We're live. Yeah, we're live. Hello. We are. Hello, everyone. We are the Low Gang, casual streaming group of chaos. We make chaos. We are a bit chaotic with our schedule. I don't know.
I make chaos. You try to like contain the chaos, but we all know that you can't contain chaos.
I
Chaos
will laugh
is
after chaos.
everywhere.
Anyway, anyways, I am your host, ManofVita. You may also call me Maw for short, or Vita, how Heip is calling me recently.
Anything that flows off the tongue, you know.
Well,
PlayStation.
I'm joined by my fellow friends and co-hosts, Heip, the LP homewrecker, and the guy who's like has
Trying to get
built
you
his sense of-
demonetized.
Yeah, no, he built his sense of humor on top of the corpses of many people he have offended.
Yeah, that's true. I just need to keep an eye on your stream, make sure the 15-minute mark ticks over, then I can start cussing, and then you won't get flagged by YouTube or Twitch.
And then we also have Rakui. Our fellow cosplayer friend who has learned a valuable lesson that you can't build PC in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yes, you can. Iron Man did.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anyways, we are a bit late. We are a bit late.
No, we're not. This
My
is
bad.
daylight saving
No,
time.
I mean this is like we are late by an hour because Rakui had taken apart her PC this
I didn't have a SATA cable.
daytime, and she hadn't even completely put it back in by the time we hit our scheduled time for streaming.
Also, I got a new monitor.
the
Most
the
importantly.
Gundam is gonna shine through.
Oh, I'm gonna show you a picture.
This is where you need to do some editing, Vita, and just like have a little like pop up of her like monitor.
I honestly don't like to edit things because it's
Don't worry, I get ya. It takes time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I get ya.
Yeah, it's very time consuming. That's why I wanted to do a stream, because that just saves me time. I don't have to like go through the hassle of uploading videos to YouTube. But anyways,
yeah, just for a little reference, I for fun once tried to make a clip from our random Dota and League videos. A 3-4 minute clip took me 1 hour to edit. Just to get all the sound levels, all the voices, and all the custom music and sound effects in, it took a full hour, and that was 4 minutes. And I edited a friend's snow trip, got all her footage, compressed it down into a nice 10-15 minute video. That took 2 to 3 hours, just to get the fades and all that in to transition. So yes, it takes a lot of time.
Well, we're still in lockdown, in Sydney.
That doesn't mean I waste my time. Doesn't mean I waste my time on that.
But anyways, we're gonna be continuing off with the Great Ace Attorney Adventures, Chronicles, whatever we're calling it this time.
GAA.
GAA. Well, it's all GAA.
It's like a seagull. Yeah, that one.
Okay, that was really easy.
Also, I'm gonna do a little small test to already ruin Piper Street. I want to see if someone was to munch on something, would that come through the Twitch audio?
Oh shit! I should change the controller.
I bought snacks, but they're coming in tomorrow.
Nope.
Woolies.
Oh no, it doesn't go through. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed now.
Maybe you need a better quality mic.
No, I got the solution. I just go to my mic settings and turn up the sensitivity.
Well,
Cause that's turn it down a bit.
Is your mic alright, Rakui?
I had no idea. Is it alright? I'm not using my good mic because I still have yet to repair it.
Okay, so your voice is gonna be very soft then.
Is it really soft?
Well, it sounded a bit
It's
soft
strange
when I did the test.
It sounds
recording.
normal to me. Well, normal in quotation marks.
No, when I did the test recording, your voice did sound a little bit soft. So I thought it was
Don't
just
worry,
only.
I'll scream.
So I thought it was just my end. I thought that was just my end of OBS that's making your voice soft.
Yes.
But anyways, you know, we're gonna be doing episode 2, The Adventures of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. So this is gonna be the episode where Sherlock Holmes is, or AKA Sherlock Sholmes, in the efforts of not getting copyrighted strike by the Conan Doyle estate, for Capcom's sake. But yeah, so you guys, do you know anything about Sherlock Holmes stories that you've read? Probably in the past?
I have.
Yeah.
Anything I've probably read on it in my younger years is probably escaped me altogether, so you can forget about that.
Well, are you familiar with the story of the Speckled Band?
No,
Alright.
not at all.
On the BBC Sherlock.
Well, it's actually no, it's an actual Sherlock Holmes short story, but yeah, I'm gonna leave. All I can tell you is that this title does, well, the Speckled Band title does exist, just not in the same wording as this episode. Only the Speckled,
okay.
yeah, only the
Okay, we'll
Speckled
find
Band part is the actual thing that you can find in the Sherlock Holmes story. So, anyways, we're gonna start this episode because we're an hour late into the stream.
Daylight savings, Australian Eastern Standard Time stuff. I almost said a cuss word. I had to change my word to stuff instead of the other word. I keep reading that speckled bird for some reason now.
Dark room, Sholmes and I wait with bated
Sholmes.
breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air.
No, wait, it's Watson.
I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view.
His
Sholmes
face looks like a
was staring
skull with a
intently at
mustache
one
on it.
particular
It
corner
does.
when he started whispering to me.
Well, that's concept art for
The
you, I
victim's
guess.
most
Maybe he's like
perplexing
yelling
final
with his mouth
words.
open.
The speckled band.
Oh, the
I
light.
believe this
He's,
is the
well,
terrible coil to
Watson's
which she
face looks like the
referred.
troll face meme.
In front
Yes.
of us was an enormous adder,
The shape.
its fangs
Nick.
bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled
Oh,
band I
eventually,
had
what's going
ever
on?
seen.
I see Snake.
Yeah, that's
I'm hungry.
and that's basically the Speckled Band story.
Oh, I want to story about the speckled bird.
I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, we're getting a cutscene here.
Very A person.
Very good. Ooh,
So,
it's
let
animated.
us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious
That
murder.
sailor.
Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor.
That's Russian.
Almost certainly with the
That
ink
is
from
Russian.
this upset bottle.
Oh, I can't say what I'm about to say. That's considered cussing.
So, the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed,
And it's Japanese on the
suggesting
door.
he was compus mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary
Akeru! Nah,
and
do
evidently
not open.
not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Wait, what? Oh,
This paper
I was
seal
about
was
to
placed
say,
just
I'm like,
prior
why
to
do
the
you have a-
incident by the victim himself,
gun?
I would venture.
no, why do you have two barrels that you can load bullets both
What
sides? That
happened
makes no
here?
sense.
Who are you?
What the-
And what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before America
I
imposes
feel like there's a
stop.
mouth
You
ring
must
missing.
rest. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
No phantasm.
Don't be absurd. This is
Nane?
murder. And it can be
He got a
locked
sunburn
from
across his
inside.
face, like
Ah,
the,
yes,
the
locked
like
room.
the blinds were open. He just stared at the window for 2 hours.
You don't mean
Exactly.
the
Oh
culprit
no,
is
yo,
alone?
it says don't open it. The culprit is in there.
Who are you?
Why is
and
everyone
where have you come
British?
from? I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
Oh, because everyone's British.
Well,
Sherlock Sholmes. I presume You must have heard of me.
Bootleg. It's a bootleg.
Where's the corpse?
Karina!
Right.
Why are you open? It's sealed.
Ugh, my head is throbbing.
It's begun.
What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air.
Trouble at sea.
You did it.
In your sleep, you did it.
Wait, I did it in my sleep? What? No, I can't move. What?
I told you did it in your sleep.
Ah! What the? Why am I in handcuffs?
Oh, you done goofed.
Heip, that would...
Oh.
Try your best Russian accent as possible.
Russian?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never done a Russian accent. Oh, I don't think I can do Russian. Let me think about this for a moment here.
You don't think of mafia accent, but that's not Russian.
I don't.
Also, Rakui, you're gonna need to put up your Russian accent as well. In the next
Oh, no.
I
few
haven't-
minutes or
I
so.
haven't
Even
watched
then.
any Russian in so long. I don't even know where to begin. So I'm just gonna do no watch and get to the long. So you wake up now,
Right.
We had to drag you out of the wardrobe.
This guy.
I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are too cold-blooded man.
Do you remember the tank guy from Team Fortress 2? Can you try that?
Oh, I don't play
that
Team
guy.
Fortress. I don't play Team
Guy.
Fortress.
What's his name?
You found me then.
We found you. And now you pay. Criminal! How long you hiding in that tiny wardrobe,
Sorry.
In Mother Russia, wardrobe hide you. Wait, I screwed that up. Now you have found. It is time to admit your crime.
What?
Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is,
No, I'll tell you everything.
You confessed the crime. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Hold on, is this like someone's audio is feeding back into
Seeping
my...
through?
Yeah, seeping
Mine?
through.
Is it mine? I can't tell. Well, I
can
haven't
hear.
overheard anything, so it might be me.
I can hear.
Oh wait, I just heard
my
myself through Vita's audio.
Really?
Wait, let me
Wait,
try to say
maybe
something
mine.
loud.
I heard it through mine. I heard you through mine.
Interesting. Alright. Alright, where's the juggernaut? Alright, I didn't see through. Interesting. I don't know.
Testing. Testing.
Technical difficulties.
Well, we're off to a great start with the stream.
Okay, let's keep going.
Oh my god.
There's one thing I'd like to know from you. Do you want the
Oh no,
red
that's
field?
I think that's Rakui actually, and you don't have. She doesn't have to do Russian accent for this one, isn't that?
Nani? I didn't know what she sounded
Oh,
like.
she was Russian all along? I would never have thought.
Why did you do it?
Oh, that's pretty good actually. I can imagine that coming out of her mouth.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Did she have an English accent when she was talking before? Why did she take his life? I mean, in red.
Mr. Sato? Wait, what did you just say? Take his life?
Oh,
Vampire.
Where's he? Where's Kazuma?
No.
I jumped off board. They threw my Zodiac cards off board. Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are wolf in sheep's pelt. Oh wait, no, sheep's pen. You the killer. Do not make excuses.
Hold on. Shit.
Game Catcher HD. Oh wait, that's not a line.
So, whoever's, so, I'm gonna ask both of you: are you watching the stream right now?
I'm paused. I've got your stream up, but it's on pause.
So if you're watching the stream and it's still playing, why don't I would recommend either pausing it or muting the audio.
Oh, mine's on pause. I'll just checking to see if my food munching was going through, and it's not.
I was just checking my voice, and you said I was really soft, but it's not that soft. It's just I'm high pitched compared to you guys.
Yeah, this is a mission. This is a mystery I'm gonna have to solve later.
Eh,
Don't worry,
it's
Sherlock
another
Holmes will do it.
mystery for the player to solve.
What?
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. What? I'm just reading this normally. Here, in this very cabin.
Just read it
There
normally.
that was bolted shut from the inside.
Oh, we are in the room.
His body?
He
Gee.
died already.
Wait, does that mean when Sherlock Holmes was in this room, we were sleeping? Is that what you're saying? We were sleeping when there's 3 other people in the room and a
No,
dead
that's-
guy in the.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're thinking.
That's kind of messed up. Do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Or I just assumed that.
Kazuma's dead? Wait, but he can't be.
My journey to England.
In these handcuffs.
What did you guys do in your
Surely you
sleep?
don't think.
Men things.
I have to know.
Well,
What did
if
you do
you,
with Kazuma together in a room, locked. Why did you take Kazuma's life? Answer me, please.
Your
what kind
voice-
of dirty desire did you try to fulfill? Why does it
No.
involve handcuffs and a
I
wardrobe?
need to hear her. So I can imitate her voice.
I can't really scream that loud because
No, your
house.
husband. What have you done? Your one true love.
Kazuma! Oh well.
Is that a
It was-
dream?
It was just 2 short weeks. Actually, was that actually 2 short? We did a stream like 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
So
not-
time
That's
Really?
ridiculous.
That was not short.
Are you
What
sure?
are they gonna do?
Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble?
Open the door.
Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? Wait, I locked you in like a suitcase?
No, it wasn't the closet.
Well, it was really
wardrobe?
something. It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. Ugh, the way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case on the floor. I thought I was gonna die.
In Mother Russia, suitcase flows you. Okay, enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. Yeah, neither did I. Are you like 4
Your
feet
trunk
tall?
is.
You must be less of a man than you look.
Hey.
Oh,
Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my
You
body.
damn, if that was in the context of what me and Rakui were talking about just then, damn, I just threw the biggest insult to any man.
Like,
Don't think too much about
Oh,
it,
I'm
Mika.
thinking that.
what on earth are you guys talking about?
Let's not go into that. Oh wait, no, we're past 15 minutes. You won't get banned now on Twitch now. No, I won't talk about it. Well, it's about 50 Shades of Grey until we dock in Great Britain. There's your hint.
Get out of here.
I mean, if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
Actually, I don't know what they do to you if you broke a crime. Broke a rule. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
Young lady being Sasato. From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you
I
mean?
think it was. I think we agreed the last time it was actually
Judicial?
judicial.
Well, I would have pronounced it.
Okay, from our favorite judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean?
Yeah, we corrected ourselves offline. From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we?
No.
How dare you?
I don't
I
believe
just
she-
said the
I don't
line.
believe she'd give me away.
I think I predicted the future. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about
Yeah.
this. Between me and you, honey.
Well, your audio just went whack, Rakui.
It sounded fine to me. I got everything.
I didn't say anything. I was laughing.
Well, okay, it broke a bit there at the start.
Alright, hopefully Rakui's mic doesn't end up going into the void like Heip when we started this group streaming. Weeks ago.
That was great. That was great.
Alright, I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about the time that the steward's supposed to come in and clean my cabin. Ooh, room service. I know it's cramped in there, but you better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. Also, before you go in, would you be a dear and close the, cabin window? You know, the breeze is, messing with my headband.
Dude, I'm sleeping.
Oh, interesting.
Dude,
I didn't even read
inside-
that line yet. Anyway, compared to hiding inside my travel case, it'll be a breeze. Man, I'm a prophet today.
Man, close your own window, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop your worrying. I'll tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper? Wait, why would I ask him to write? Why don't I write it?
What?
Yeah, I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside.
I don't know.
It's okay, I just say I have my porn collection in there. So for the safety of her eyes,
Stop.
don't look in there.
Jesus, no. We've been only at sea for about 15 days! How can this have happened? Right, we were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together.
AKA honeymoon. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet till then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer!
No, I'm not a murderer.
Suka Fiat! That you said before. You said me everything about your crime.
No.
Wait, you know what that means?
That's
what I said,
not right. That's not right. I mean,
I
yes.
that laugh as a yes.
I mean, yes. I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend?
No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. I feel like I'm more South African.
Did I miss something?
Susato-san.
What?
Please tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. But there is something I would like to ask of you, too.
Those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Alright, 2 topics.
You did it.
Kazuma's death. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs. They think I did it? They think
No,
I'm
that was just you and Kazuma doing things.
They think I'm Kazuma's killer? Rakui?
Oh. When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
Well,
Hey,
your
Kyle,
voice
follow
did.
me.
Your voice did
Hold on.
disappear.
Did it? I don't think it disappeared.
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. I just moved my mic closer.
Alright, well... What do you mean?
There's no access to the cabin via the porthole window. The bolt on the door can't be opened from outside. Operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped those four walls. Oh, there's closed door.
What?
Locked door. Or, to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin.
Whoa, your audio... Alright, so your audio's sort of fluctuating right now, right?
Is it?
Yeah,
It's fluctuating a bit, but it's not that bad, unless I'm being deaf.
I can listen to it if you want, but hold on. Unless I plugged the wrong thing back in.
Maybe I should do something about, like... Yeah. So voice and video, I mean, I turned it up like 120% on output, but...
That might be why.
Yeah, I'll just leave it
Oh
on.
yeah, I think it is. Hold on, let me just check my settings.
Take you walk
I think it is mine. I did just like put my thing
Yeah.
back together.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave it at 110% then. Alright, so you've read that, right? Or should we try this again?
I read it twice, but give me a second. I'll see what I can do. I just need to not scream, I guess.
Well, anyways, I'm just gonna keep going.
Or do you have some other explanation?
This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly?
Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances?
Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me.
Oh yeah, I hear you now. The cause of death is still undetermined.
Ooh, I heard that one.
And I moved my thing back then.
Ugh, they don't know how he died?
The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. How about now?
Well, it's steady
Is that better?
for now.
Steady, I guess.
I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
So presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then?
That's true, yes.
I like how she was willing to save her ass in the previous scenario, and now she's like, "You betrayed me,
was
kind
you."
of eyes.
You murdered your husband, though.
How could you? My beautiful love story.
Can't anyone tell me what exactly is going on in this cabin?
You tell us, what did you do? With
I
those
don't
cuffs.
I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
Right?
Please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Well, yes, I was, but...
He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day, so far on this voyage. Did I cut off there?
No.
No, I heard everything. I heard everything.
Sorry.
But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Oh.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder?
I knocked, but there was no reply. And I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, it was you. There was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor.
Oh, we can tape out lighting. Why's my hair so bad? I didn't take my band.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
Drugged.
Well, sorry, that's my phone.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
This is all very hard for me to believe too. Trust me.
Now that I've told you everything that I know, I'm watching you. It's my turn. What? To ask you a question.
Alright. Yeah, alright. My head feels so heavy. Still throbbing like anything. Alright, stowaway.
Oh.
More topics. Stowaway.
That's not. Oh. Oh, why are you even on board this ship? Ship. Naruhodo-san.
Is it? Right.
Oh wait, you said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's been 2 weeks since we left Japan now. And I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
No, 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 no.
No.
No, 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 no.
Oh no, sorry.
That would have been impossible, obviously.
She's like, oh no. I mean, yes, of course. Oh no, she's jealous.
Yeah, Kazuma invited me. He wanted us
Jealous.
to go to England together.
Put her face in.
Oh, look how angry she is.
Actually asked you. Jelly.
Bruh, what are you getting at?
He didn't ask me.
Why didn't you ask me?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
Oh no.
Oh no, what do you
betrayal.
mean? I don't understand.
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why do you go why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you?
Obvious.
Haven't you
How
seen
could
those
you?
like war escape movies with like a lover like tied
In your
into
wedding ring.
it? It's annoying to ask me, oh my, ever since the end of that incredible trial, what would happen if I committed suicide on this boat?
Jesus
I
Christ.
told you that, didn't I?
Jesus.
That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. These are the questions that keep me awake at night.
Well, A, don't commit suicide on this boat. And B, well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious.
Yeah, but teleport. I can assure you of that.
Alright, pro tip on drama. If you're laughing and breaking character, that's a term for that would be corpsing.
Man, the fortune telling is so on point today.
But I would never really thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? If it is, like, you know, illegal to stow away people.
Well, no, definitely not.
But on a personal level, ooh. If you were to become...
No, never mind.
if you were to become a lawyer, then... I mean, wait, so we were married. You were had to become my wife.
What? What?
Yeah, see? The prophecy. The game detecting the prophecy. Nothing, forget it.
Okay.
How dare you? Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you together.
Together?
Man, Rakui, you're shipping this very hard here. Alright?
It's not me, it's them! They're doing it in 3 combined.
It's just like how the main character from Persona 5 was being shipped with, I forgot his name, Mr. Crowboy. And then, when I went to Japan, that stuff was just everywhere in Ikebukuro. So, you know, I'm saying.
Toru Akechi? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I've forgotten. It's been a couple
Goro
of years.
Akechi.
Goro,
Yeah.
Something's
even
still
took a
bothering
photo
me
for
a
her.
little. The look in his eyes then.
I was ready to do it.
It was darker than I've ever seen it before.
I'm ready to do it. I've got the sword ready too.
No, you did not commit suicide on this boat. That's a disclaimer.
Damn it.
Susato-san. I'm corpsing my character here. Well, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean.
Much jelly. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. See, he loves me too.
That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact. Last night.
Oh.
Last night. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? I really don't know what you guys did together.
Oh. You're... Alright, so... Your audio went from low to loud.
Oh shit, that was that last
It went
one?
through this nice seesaw.
I have to fix that.
Well, the thing is, I don't really remember.
Oh, that's what they
Much
all
action.
say.
Too much action.
Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did.
What was this thing he gave you to eat, may I ask?
And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. Well, after that, I...
Fell asleep?
That's a horrible way to end that kind of night.
Well, yes.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed?
Well, yes.
Totally believe you. Now tell me what you guys really did.
Look, I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament.
I feel he's almost trying to say, can you cut these off of my hand?
And
Take this off my hand?
And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything.
Really? Oh, really? Oh, wait, what did you... Oh, okay.
Is something wrong?
No, it's... Please, forget it.
Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this.
Alright, we're finally moving on. No, Kazuma, I don't understand why.
It's okay, Ryunosuke. My spirit is still within the tape.
Oh well, why
As long as no one moves the
No, it
tape.
isn't.
My spirit
Why?
shall be bound within these walls.
Why
The
did
spirit's
this
on
have
the
to
tape.
happen? Why is
And
my
Dana's not there.
imagination ruining this LP? I can't take this.
I know. I'm very sorry, Vita.
Alright.
Don't try to go anywhere.
Oh.
You're the perpetrator of this crime.
You know what
can't
also
leave.
find funny? That's 2 murders
that's
we've been
happened.
convicted for, or attempted to be convicted for.
Well, I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
Well, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here.
No, stay here.
I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me.
I already know who killed him.
Action!
It's Ouchie.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean, oh, was that mine? Was that her?
That was you, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, duh!
Oh man, I can imagine a hand mark that must have left on the
Oh,
side
the
of the tape.
Sato takedown. Eat this.
I like how the pose she's got.
Sato, what? What martial art form is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Sorry? Prove it?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
But how am I supposed to...
Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
By saying yes to like half of everything else perpetrated to you.
Ah, I remember all the yeses. Well, she's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence.
That's right.
Well, I have to get Susato to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this crime scene. Oh.
Wait, what?
My personal student number is engraved on the back here. If you lose your pin, they won't accept you as a UMate student at the university. You may not come in, they say. Of course, of course, you can get a new pin made if you just tell them your number. I actually lost mine twice already, but I still don't know my student number by heart. I do.
With that kind of number? Come on!
Look, I
Maybe
always
it's
say to myself, I mustn't
zero,
forget to
zero,
write it down
nine,
somewhere,
one.
but then I forget not to forget that.
Okay, I give you points for that.
Or is it 1066000?
Yeah,
901.
106.
It's actually 901. It's actually 9001.
The numbers. What are the 7 numbers are the same?
Well, they just started a university system, so there weren't that many students back. That's their reason.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, how could you forget a simple number like that?
Well, anyway.
If my mobile number was that easy.
Akarina!
Well, this is the paper seal I wrote for the wardrobe. I remember really working hard to make it.
Yeah, I can tell.
But I'll never forget how Kazuma reacted.
Like there's like...
Do you expect the Russian crew to be able to read that? He
Yeah,
said.
I was about to mention that.
I can read that.
Still, I was sure people would get the idea, even if they couldn't read it. So
And we're
we
not
used it
Japanese,
anyway.
by the way.
And it worked. Well, I don't know if the crew thought it was creepy or what, but no one opened
like
the door.
the seal. It's like the seal, so not if like there's like
talisman.
zombie.
Yeah,
Talisman, yeah, exactly,
keep,
those ones.
Yeah, keep out of seal or something.
It's that Pokemon episode. No, stop using yes.
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck on the doors?
Oh, yeah, yes it was. I remember clearly.
Well, I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decide to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Ah,
Yes,
Check,
of course.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before you opened them. I'm setting pause, but yes.
But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the door, stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own.
Yes, you can. Yes, you actually can. But let's not go into that.
Stick it on one side,
No,
then close the door.
That's it.
No.
That's it. Rakui
Yes.
got it.
That's quite true. I mean, no.
No, that's the problem. No, that's the problem. This was already stuck right on the center of both doors.
No, but if you stick it on one side and you gently close it, it will look like it's stuck on both sides.
You guys are hallucinating, but go on, Rakui.
Alright. Yes. No, but yes, that's quite true.
Well, in other words, it's impossible I killed Kazuma.
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Oh, thank you,
I mean,
Susato-san.
yes, we believe you. I mean, totally believe you.
Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up?
Whoops. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least.
Oh, thank you. So you finally believe me?
No. I mean, I'm sorry, no.
What? Nani?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to pull that sign back in position. Yeah, like stick on one half of the door.
He knows!
What does she think I am? A magician?
The dark
No,
magician.
it's got logic.
Oh, snap.
For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same.
Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san.
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts.
Oh,
Angry face. I shall be watching you. To make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene.
alright.
I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example.
Oh, conjuring tricks, eh?
Yes,
I believe
yeah,
I'm
you know that seal?
I believe he's already
Capcom.
conjuring your audio to break up. Alright. Well, anyways, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can.
Actually, here's a question. How the hell did Kazuma know the right Russian?
Kazuma,
Maybe
I
he's
think
like,
swear.
that he could-
Lingu.
Yeah.
Russian? We're going to England. We were studying English.
I will
Anyway.
avenge your death, I guess.
Yeah, you caused it though.
Shut up.
Oh.
I'm gonna show her my badge.
No, you should put the kid
Susato-san,
outside.
about this.
I'm sorry, Naruto-san. I don't care.
Yeah, that's effectively what it was.
She looks
I
serious,
missed
alright.
it.
Really quite deadly serious. So here's
Oh,
the
you
thing.
killed a
I
crush.
didn't even know what she said.
Well, here's
yeah.
It's
a-
like, no,
I
what
don't care.
you said was effectively what she said, except you said it in like 4 words.
Well, a trope here. One of the tropes in Ace Attorney games is Phoenix Wright always tends to like show his badge to a lot of people. And
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's usually like at least some or half of the people he showed his badge to like making a comment about it. At least.
She don't care.
Wait, Vita, wait. Stop up a bit, up a bit, up towards maybe like a third of the way up the door. Okay, to the right. Stop. No, towards the man. Towards the man.
Down a bit.
Down 2 inches.
I should have known that's what you were looking for.
Oh,
No.
not there. Down 2 inches.
I'm not gonna get goaded into doing that, Heip. I should talk to the Russian crewman about this crime scene. Excuse me.
What?
I was wondering how's it going? The investigation, I mean.
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make good jokes, but it's true, I see.
Sorry?
The criminal asking investigate for information about this crime. Very funny.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke.
He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty.
Now,
Oh,
where
that
is
was
my
tough.
vodka, man?
Well, he might have useful information though. I have to keep trying.
Maybe you should press him.
So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Yes, there were hands in places I don't want to mention.
Were those? Are you referencing to that animated cutscene?
You can interpret how you want.
Let's just say yes.
Yes, of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silence. Who? I say no more to you. I go back to my potato drink.
Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered.
He knew what you guys were doing in there. I mean, okay, that won't do.
What's the matter, Susato-san?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused that I forget to look around
Oh,
properly.
is that a 4-4 breaking tip?
Yes, that's not good, the 4-4 breaking.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
Please let me pick. I'll say yes.
That one, hint, hint.
Whoa, what's this picture-in-picture stuff?
I'm sure you're careful to look all around using that and that button, aren't you?
Left
Left and right.
left D-pad,
On
right
the
D-pad.
Magical console. I mean, controller. Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Especially the bed.
Well, alright, let's do that. I can barely hear that, but okay. Well, I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now.
You need to go to your options and like, you know... Oh, they put a tick after you check something. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's an improvement
happy that.
compared to past games. But
I like that.
Oh, that's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
This is the part where you pick it up and it goes, no, 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 no.
yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on the ship.
Well, I suppose that shows just how important it was to him.
Like how you brought it in the courtroom.
And now
Got it.
he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet.
It's trapped in the floorboards right there, mate.
Where's
Are
the
you sure it's not
where's
trapped inside the sword?
Where's the bandana?
Are you sure? Are you sure he's not a? He's not a.
Oh, wait.
Zanpakuto?
Rakui's onto something. If we tie the bandana onto the hilt of the sword, he'll come back to life. And then we can carry the soul of him in the sword and start killing people. Kill all the Russians on the
What is
ship.
that thing?
And that is
someone's
Bleach lore in a nutshell.
Yep.
arm.
Why is there a horse leg there?
What is that? I've been looking at that.
Oh, that's my dinner
You
from
ate a
last night.
horse leg.
A roast chicken, and it was really tasty.
Wait,
Chicken? The heck is that?
that's
Like
part of
someone's,
a
like,
roast
arm.
chicken?
I feel
Like someone's
like,
arm that been bandaged.
yeah, I thought it was kind of weird.
I
don't
thought
know.
it was like
It's
a
maybe-
horse's hoof.
It's either the drumstick leg or the chicken wing bone fused together. Who knows?
Man, my
You-
mom saw that, she'll kick your ass. There's a whole bunch of starving
Yes.
children in America.
It was very delicious, wasn't it?
Oh, she smiled.
But-
Oh no.
Did you eat it on the floor here?
He's
You-
an animal.
I'm not a
You're
dog,
an animal.
Susato. Look, I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at a table, of course.
Actually, why is the table all ruffled up?
Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor.
Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? See, she knows all about him.
Oh no!
No,
We killed her love, her crush.
No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me.
You greedy bastard.
Oh no! Does that mean you shared food? Oh, poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly?
Yep.
You.
You fiend.
It's just too horrible.
And now I feel guilty. And have an achy stomach. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, I feel thick now. What's that?
What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware.
A teacup? Like the half of it?
It does. Oh, it's
Whatever
the bell.
the thing was, it appears to have broken cleaning too.
Where's the other side? The glass is such a beautiful color.
Yeah, it matches what you're wearing.
It looks like a cute little Netsuke?
Nezuko! No.
Kimono outfit.
I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him. Would he?
What's from me?
What this it could imply?
And the mark besides it. What is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue.
Yes, you're right. It is the brick color of the brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in this cabin. Read.
In case
These
of
are the
fire.
rules.
Oh, never mind.
These are the rules of passage for traveling aboard the SS Booyah. Booyah.
Booyah!
Alright.
It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Get
I
out of there,
forgot-
dude.
Also, why is there a man like flying in the background of that shelf over there?
What? Why are you staring at me?
Get out of here, dog. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? I was thinking the same thing.
Well played!
I can't decide.
I'm gonna go with pet because you ate off the floor.
Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. The books have fallen over the shelf. Look. They've all toppled the same way.
What's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's
Is-
fallen over as well.
Is he the sea man of the DC arc? Was it DC?
You could have made
Aquaman?
that worse.
Are we talking about Aquaman or Poseidon? But hey,
The South Park version.
yeah, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once.
I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training. Do you think? What? On the shelf?
I seriously doubt it.
Then perhaps it was you. Oh yeah, it was you, Sadohoro-san.
Oh, you are screwed, mate.
I wouldn't look. I wouldn't have
She
bothered
made it
leaving
so
this wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue.
I would.
Well, you heard that. You heard Heip's plan for a murder right there.
Yeah, if you see him knocked over books in the bookshelf, that seemed really peculiar. That's me.
Well, could you, the way these things have been thrown about, have anything to do with the case? I wonder.
Sounds like the ship went whoosh. Well, I'll just set everything straight again. What? I don't
Wait.
like to see a mess.
Wait, maybe it'll be a
Uh,
Resident Evil puzzle where you have to rearrange the books or spell out a message or open a door.
Now we've like ruined.
Why
the-
is there a
Yes,
gap
and
there?
then the message will speak out, "Welcome to the family, son."
Welcome to the family, son. Ooh. And then you'll like
I think
stare
we
at
need
him, and then he'll
time
like
to
stomp on your
messy.
face.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Hey, that's my house.
Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me.
That's your house.
Memories? What do you mean?
His childhood memories, living in the house.
Well, that's my childhood memories involve living underneath a cupboard, getting oppressed by an uncle, an aunt, and a cousin until one day I get a letter from an owl saying that I'm going to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Did you get the soot that like fell from the staircase when they stomped on the stairs?
Ugh. Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case.
Actually, technically, shouldn't they like already arrest you because of that sole reason alone? You're a sole stowaway.
Yes, it says this way up in Japanese.
So it doesn't land on his head.
Which, in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over and over. And then I was tossed on the floor in here.
Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. She's jealous.
Well, it was less painful than its subtle takedown.
Damn, that 80 base power move.
Take down.
Alright, let's read the Russian.
She didn't even take any recoil damage from the looks of things.
Did Kazuma write that before he died?
Oh.
It looks like it's written in ink.
I really want to know what that says.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage.
That pay pogi.
Poor Kazuma-sama. I doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of clue in his final moments, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing.
Yeah, why would you write it in Japanese?
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
What? Nani? Then what language is it?
Russian, your phone.
How thick is this? How thick is this guy?
It pains me to admit it. I don't
just so you know,
what?
This is Naruhodo in culture shock. I'm guessing.
I guess, but still, you would have a guess that it's probably in Russian, considering your fellow over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Russian.
Well, he didn't really plan to go overseas. That's one thing you gotta consider.
Suka bitch.
But it's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Check the water.
All the cultural shock in a second.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
I think living isn't quite the right description.
Man, your legs must be like messed up.
My spine is messed up.
No, I suppose not. I mean, technically you can can they just come in the room? Can't you just let him out?
Well, whenever they're like not in the room, then I would be walking around inside the room, wouldn't I?
So weird. If it's not from the outside, then how do you get in?
Actually, no, that wouldn't. I was thinking, why can't we just stow you underneath the bed? But then again, I guess, you know, things can happen during then too. You could randomly stick out your arm.
Anyways, Rakui?
Although it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
Yes, voyage.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. Yes, and there was a white witch on the other side of this wardrobe too.
Was there a lion?
Last night was no exception, and ours, there was also a lion in it as well.
I already forgot who the villain was anyway.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin.
Oh, she's piecing together the bits of the puzzle.
No, sadly not.
Sus.
Well,
this is, yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think.
what do you mean contraption?
secret mysteries when you pull it. No, I mean, I read in a book. I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often had bell cords like this, which you can pull. Oh my gosh, you can pull to summon servants for free without cords.
Oh, I see.
I need more quartz.
I see.
Really, that sounds almost magical.
Yeah, I know it does, right?
Yes, it either needs quartz or
saber.
money.
Oh, the lag is extreme right
Oh,
now.
lag.
Lag on the Discord. Really?
Oh, hang on. I think we're.
No,
Oh
I
wait,
can
is it?
I
I'm not
can
sure if
see
the
that
arrow is meant to be moving. Yeah, it's meant to
Now
be
it's
moving.
moving.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Colonial
Shall we
first
give
aid.
Yeah, shall we give it a try?
Yes, in the interests of cultural research, obviously, I will do it too. We shall summon a saber. Do you have a catalyst?
I have nothing to summon with, so.
we got that sword over there.
We have a chicken bone leg.
Ah, food and sword, excellent.
I wonder what that would make.
Musashi? Miyamoto Musashi?
We need udon. Oh no, wait, is that Musashi? Eats
The
udon?
udon.
No, the other
So, what
one.
happened if we were...
No, that was
So if Saber wants food and Musashi carries a sword, would they do a fusion dance and become Atoria Musashi?
No, saber is a saber. Sword user.
Well,
I
they're
mean,
both
I suppose
sabers.
nobody comes for lowly Japanese people.
No. I'm sure that everyone is busy. That's all.
Oh, where's my saber?
Saber-chan!
Artoria. Where's Artoria?
All right, let's inspect the desk.
What's that horn thing? Like
I think
announcer?
that's like that would be for like when you're hearing announcements from the captain.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing. See, she calls him Kazuma-sama.
London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
My green tea!
Not the tea.
Hey, it's spilled over too. It's stained the desk.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
It's time to finish the entry.
Which means what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue.
It's a love letter. Hiya!
Oh!
That is out of the question. How dare you read Kazuma-sama?
I
His
can...
diary. That is for me to read.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts. Even if you are the waifu.
But
Damn.
what if it's something important, like something relevant to the case? All right, I won't read it. Get me up now, please.
Man, this is so Inception. I'm watching myself upside down.
Oh, Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
No, Kazuma-sama must not be. Oh shit. Hold on.
His private thoughts must not be invaded.
Okay. I guess we need to inspect everything then. Seigi. The Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma.
Yep, I'm straight, alright.
Shit.
Yes, his calligraphy was a reflection of his heart. Yet you really look at those characters without feeling shame. How dare you? No one drew them so thoughtfully. I am vexed.
course I can. I mean, I'm innocent,
You're
so
the waifu.
why shouldn't I be able to?
Oh!
Even though you stowed away on this ship.
Ah. Now you're just going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. Weird. So, I think... I'm pretty sure I inspected everything, but...
No.
Oh,
not
the
this,
la-
not this,
Not
not this
that.
one.
The window? I think that's some
think
kind of
it's
opening for a
ventilation, yeah.
ventilator. Oh, okay. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right. That fresh air, you know.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, then surely it should be connected to the outside.
That's true. Okay, I said that earlier. So perhaps it is so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that. Does she not actually know?
I suppose maybe that's it. Well, who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago.
Wait, what
What
the
the-
hell?
What the heck is that? Oh, that's a dude on the desk.
Wait, where'd he
That's a
where'd he
robot.
come from? It's Robo from Chrono Trigger.
Shit. As far as I can tell, he might be a European.
Oh, how did he?
Well, I'm gonna like say this outright. Well, we already discussed that Heip will be doing the voice of Sherlock Sholmes or Sherlock Holmes, however he's gonna call
Sherlock
himself.
Holmes. We're here to break copyright laws.
You've noticed the man too, have you? I've no idea who he is or how he's here, but he looks suspicious and tall, suspiciously tall.
Why am I suspicious?
Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. You had another man in here too? Dare you? Do you really not know who that is?
Are you insinuating, Sasato-san?
Free
But
man.
well, no.
Free way.
Jesus, I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all.
That's what they all say. That's what Reddit tells me all the time.
Well, he doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him.
Yeah, he's dead too.
And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell.
That desk would break. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it, or does Sasato-san look almost uncontrollably excited?
I like talking to strangers.
By the way, I expect that you'd noticed already, but just in case. Do you speak English? If you press X on people when they're crosshairs, you can converse with them.
You don't mean shoot them, right?
Alright then, well, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Hiya! Oh, please do.
Yeah.
Tear!
Alright, so let's shoot Sherlock Holmes, I guess.
No, up a bit, to the right a bit. No!
What is this?
It exposes butt to shoot.
Excuse me? Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Shh! This is a critical point in my investigation.
Well, maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
So we're just gonna leave a random man. Oh.
It's
never mind.
gone! Oh, okay.
Whoa! Oh, good day, mate! I'm trying to ask you, got a bloody $2 for a durry, mate? No,
what
he's not gonna have that.
What
He's not
exactly
gonna have that.
What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now?
He did an English accent. He's British.
Okay.
Or Australian. You can
Well, however Heip is gonna portray him, it's gonna be stuck for the rest of the Let's Play.
Oh, God's sakes, mate, this bloody fascinating.
Perfect.
Sorry. What do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me.
Oh, mate, look, every blade's sparkling clear right now. I've had me like 2 bowls of beer. I'm staring into your bloody soul. I'm seeing like you've got some like confliction going on.
Oh god.
Oh man, I'm gonna get shot for this. Mount Druid's gonna come rolling down. Oh, come on, mate! Don't just stare at me. What? I've got like some bird shit on me top or something.
Oh my god. Every Sherlock Holmes fan is gonna gun for you, Heip. Oh. Oh yeah, the train of reasoning. Yeah, it's run its course. But yeah, I can't seem to like. Oh, you know, I can see it now. All the pieces of the bloody puzzle, scanning me thoughts through the bloody universe, flying through the Milky Way. Yeah. Oh no, I did not just think that would happen.
No, oh no.
Oh yeah, you've been to Afghanistan,
Alright.
yeah?
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
let's not go any further.
Stop.
Into
Stop.
that little
Alright,
hole.
we're gonna have to drop. You're gonna have to drop the.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to
I will
You
I will
gotta-
actually say there is a line that I will not cross there. That is beyond Heip's values of virtue, which is surprising. I have some virtue, but yes, let's not cross that line
Alright. Yeah. So disclaimer: Heip will offend people for the lols, but he has moral standards.
there. Fortunately.
Alright, but yeah, you're
But
gonna
yeah,
you're gonna have to stop making that Aussie accent for Sherlock Holmes now because at
Oh,
this
mate,
rate we're not gonna progress without laughter in a way.
Oh, you can do the accent, but like stick to the lines. Even though your lines are pretty good. Close
I
enough to
can't-
British. Close enough.
I can't do British, so I'm just gonna say I've just returned. If I'm not, oh wait, you just returned, if I'm not mistaken. Because the other British accent will be Gordon Ramsay, and that'll
Sorry.
be just as bad.
Sorry,
Good enough.
Nutty.
And now, whilst venturing towards foreign crimes,
Climbs.
okay,
It's actually
you
climbs.
find yourself, okay, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
So you kind of see the spelling. It says climbs.
Yeah, I see crimes, but you know, L's and R's, you know.
Well, colorblindness, I guess. Oh well, that's true at least.
But how?
Oh, I got a pipe. How did
How did this?
did I know that? Perhaps. Oh, if I actually had read that line in that accent, oh boy, yeah, you're getting a
Damn
brief
it.
notice. It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining.
I must know. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
But of course, a great many things actually. There is no mystery, my madame, for example. You have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary. Oh, very interesting
What?
deduction.
Huh?
You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now you travel to blow up the Crystal Tower. Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't get to do that accent. That would have
Oh.
went so far in the wrong direction. And when you beribboned, when the beribboned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you chose to end his life too. Yes, yes, I believe that summarizes the fact beautifully. No need to
He's
hide the
already
truth
gone.
now. Nothing deceives these eyes. I got like the truth-seeing goggles.
Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am. Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name? Actually, I could solely see the girl doing it in
I
these
don't
times.
see one person who fits the bill.
Actually, welcome to the Russian sailor. He technically could fit the bill too.
Rakui?
Oh, yes!
Rakui?
So it's true.
Ah, Vita, how could
It
you?
was you who did it. This to Kazuma-sama.
What?
I knew it.
And you are plotting a revolution too? Oh, too.
For those who have played Yingdru Union, for the revolution!
It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked!
Oh, your voice exploded.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Your
That was
voice
pretty good.
exploded in rage.
Oh, shit.
Now explain yourself. Tell me everything.
This is ridiculous.
Man, I'm surprised you haven't concussion yet.
Stole the words out of my mouth here.
Sorry, not sorry. How could you do it?
Oh, for pity's sakes, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary. I'm Japanese. You can see it in my face.
Oh, forgive me.
Oh, the gullible.
Kinda do
And
like Japanese,
you!
sorry.
What kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came to your head.
Huh. But was I not right? Whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Ha! There you have it. You see? What do you make of that?
Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of the murder. So I'm not sure you could call it a deduction. It's more plain observation.
Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles, you see, and announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
Ah. I don't think you introduced yourself.
Oh yeah, mate, I'm Dazza from Mount Druitt. No, jokes. Oh, my apologies. How remiss of me. Oh, I took the glasses off! I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women all over the world. Oh, yes, eyes. The
He has eyes.
inimitable
Asian.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Sholmes, alright.
I can't say that those two words. I actually can't. It's actually pretty difficult for me.
So it's really you, the actual Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Sholmes.
You're gonna have to write a disclaimer. The very same, the inimitable actual Sherlock Holmes. And my poor Watson boy was murdered.
Do you know this man, Susato-san?
How dare you not know? The most famous detective in the world, Naruhodo-san. Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him.
Also known as Robert Downey Jr.
What planet have I been living on then?
And,
Good question.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Ah, we must ask him what he's deduced.
It is, you're deduced. Yeah, your voice disappeared there, but
Yeah.
Oh, I made out
He
the word.
will he will have worked out the entire case already. I'm sure. Big fan
Yep.
here.
Yep. Vita, you are screwed, mate.
Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this?
Well-
He is.
You may examine me, my
show
boy.
The badge, and, Mr. Sholmes, what do you make of this?
Shh, quiet. When I'm ruminating the course of my deductions, nothing must disturb my mind. Oh man,
Oh, so sorry.
I could use this so badly if I had that other accent. Indian curry perhaps.
What's he ruminating about? The lunch menu?
I am too. Oh, I'm curry right now.
You you haven't gone.
I
through
want
yet.
udon right
I've
now.
not eaten dinner. I had udon yesterday. So good.
Yeah, I haven't had udon. I want my good udon.
Alright.
Eastwood.
Udon.
Great detective. So you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Name's Dazza. Indeed, I am none other than the one and only
It's Shazza.
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? Hairlock, was it?
No, her. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Holmes. Like the Americans do, like call me Holmes. Oh no, that's an essay. I am so sorry, I messed that up.
Man, whenever you're gonna be saying Sherlock Holmes, and I'm gonna be saying Herlock Sholmes, and then all these Herlock Sholmes jokes are gonna be made throughout the conversation. It's gonna be very confusing on where the Hairlock is coming from.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure many of our viewers will have the IQ to piece it together.
Oh yes, Rant magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I've sent it from England especially. I have it sent, sorry.
Oh,
So in
yes.
short, paper form Reddit.
Yes, here it is. The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So you're the protagonist in this series of short stories, then?
Indeed I am.
And
So
you've
sparkly.
read so many of your own stories, you've started to think you really are a detective.
I actually noticed he has a bow tie. Make
Oh,
no
I didn't
mistake,
do that.
I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backwards.
Backward.
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer, do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes the name of Dr. Watson. Presently, keeping shop in London. No, that's not true, he's dead.
Dr. Wilson? What?
He didn't
I
make
must
it.
say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment, I am returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? That sounds like science fiction and fantasy out of there, but can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
They called it the crown of Leoric. Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form.
Science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reaction in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, armpits, furrows in the skin. All these things are data.
Right. I'm not gonna question your armpit fascination.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. the ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. And, as I demonstrated only a few short moments ago,
How can you look at me in the eye and claim that?
my friend, they call it confidence. Say anything with confidence, everyone will believe you. So you see, I have a turn both for observation and production. And fame!
And that's
That-
how we ended up with Gladys and...
Yeah, that's a touchy topic. Let's not go into that either.
I don't know.
That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Holmes. I actually could have said Herlock then, corrected myself. It would be totally fine. Hates death.
Well, have you managed to do... Sorry, excuse me.
Yep, that's the C word there.
I'm gonna need some water. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective right before you now, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him!
And when I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open.
And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. I had a detection risk of 3. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective and bank robber Sherlock Holmes was on board.
What? Bank robber? Go on.
And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo.
What the hell?
Yes, I do like myself a good payday. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, 2 facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say?
Yes, you see, the steak was raw and no one brought the lamb sauce.
Wait, Mr. Sholmes, please, tell us, please.
The C word. 6
What,
letter C word too.
what 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning?
Ah, yes, but first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Yes, I understand, but what were they?
Well, if you understand why you're asking then, allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts that I deduced were from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. And number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Well, hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Observe the dying message by the victim on the floor. It says Sukabiak. That is the Russian word. No, actually, what I said there is not the word for wardrobe. But you know, let's take it as the word for
I
wardrobe.
think I've looked up on the word for wardrobe there. So let me. Damn. Yeah, I mean, something like this.
Is this where we're making an edit and it's gonna pop up on the screen?
No, I think it's something like this. Yeah, it's something like garderobe. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Russian word is garderobe, but.
Oh, I heard gacha robe.
Gotcha, bro.
I heard gotcha as well.
And I had to think about
Yeah.
that. I'm like, does that work? Not really. That you do pay money to get clothes in there, but you don't. It's not a chance of you getting the clothes. You already know what's in there. You bought them yourself.
Well, Rakui,
Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? Is he multilingual?
In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian. Yes.
Kazuma was Russian, was he?
Initially, I considered Gadaro. Oh,
There
Gadaro
we
may
go.
be the name of the killer. A certain Robert Garde, perhaps? Oh wait, he literally read that backwards, didn't he? But in the interest of thoroughness, I thought it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
Where you found Mr. Naruto-san sleeping soundly?
I like how you added the sign at the end.
I was like, what? Oh.
Quite so, I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Why is it that I'm Russian too?
Y'all Russians.
Wait,
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people.
Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of the Russian people? I have no
Actually,
idea.
I can find how someone would believe that.
Maybe it is. Because you know how
Now-
they have like
I think I don't know. It seems like it. Look, I have no
Now-
idea. A detective could get something so wrong, though. I mean,
But where's the Ushanka's at?
I like that you two are actually believing in Sherlock Holmes when he's not actually on point.
Well, you see, I'm just playing along. I'm just trying to entertain.
It could be. You never know.
I took a paragraph of the victim and the message that I
You
might
better-
analyze it for possible hidden details.
Did you say paragraph or photograph?
It's photograph. It's supposed to
I
be
think I said
photograph.
paragraph.
Paragraph.
I think I said paragraph. Oh! Have you ever seen when Ryu loses in a Street Fighter fight? That's what he looks like.
Oh shit!
This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yes. Kazuma had already been away when I woke up. This is the first time I actually seen him like this.
I like that I died.
Rip.
Are you alright, Naruhodo?
Yes, well, he lives on in another incarnation. The most reckless incarnation.
Well, they
that's
killed you
fits
off.
him.
It's okay.
Thank you.
I died as Ryuji, and I died as Kazuma, and now I'm a bogan detective.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
That's Mr. Holmes. What, pray?
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that.
Ah, yes, the train of reason that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think?
I can't read that. I'm not gonna.
Pick it up.
Well, I can't search the word for it, but you know.
Go hail! Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian. Look, can we talk about your deduction before the thing you concluded about me, I mean?
Ah, the now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in.
Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless revolutionary, an assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads... Revolutionary violent Bolshevik fleet Russia via Shanghai. Man, that's a pretty amazing beard, I must say, dear friend.
Look at the hat.
Yeah, that he has some height. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Kazuma Russian?
It sounds like Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Sholmes, has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma on the floor.
Have I actually seen Kazuma? It was a simple act of reading to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, violent Bolshevik. You shaved. That I can see through it though. Can't hide that from me.
No. How could it be me? Look, I don't look like this man. This guy has cheekbones. Look at his face. Look at his nose. Look at everything. His face is not even Asian.
It's me!
Well, you are a decent revolutionary after all. Who says you can't just, shave? Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Disclaimer, not sure if we actually perfected plastic surgery in 19th century.
You just shaved.
Please.
And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more? You screwed up, mate.
Well, that's because I'm a stowaway.
What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination, I assume it says?
Yeah, it does say that with deduction skills.
And blowing up the Crystal Tower. Did it lag for you guys as well, or was it just me?
Yeah, it lagged.
Kinda lag and then it exploded.
Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article.
Yeah, I think Rakui's audio is blowing up just like the Crystal Tower.
Nah, it's also the stream lagged a bit there. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far, and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake.
Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder?
Yes.
And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Oh, it's too early. Cannot
Jeez.
Play that card.
Oh no.
Also, quite clearly stated here in the article.
Look, if it's canon in Sherlock Holmes, we can't really. I don't know. It's Doyle. Doyle wrote it all.
Bolshevik is recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Just gonna nod.
Where even is it, anyways? This this place, Afghanistan.
I wonder
I know what that
if
is.
we'll get a flag strike for this. Just like how the C word with 6 letters actually gets you a flag on YouTube videos and Twitch when it was first fresh. Yeah, it did.
Look,
It did.
Look here. If I were to upload this on YouTube, it'd be like a week after the stream.
Well played. Here, take the paper for yourself as a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
As of all that is of interest to me within this pages, but I see, rubbish bin nearby, and, you seem aptly like a rubbish bin to me right now, so there you go. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well. It has my crossword puzzle that I've half done. Maybe you can finish it. Cast your eye over it. Sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
It's all written in Russian. Well, I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two? Well, let's check.
Oh, any Asian would dream to be able to grow a mo or a beard just like that.
Or have like
I'm
high
afraid I
cheekbones.
can't read a word of Russian.
No, me neither. Well, I have no idea what any of this says.
The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. Oh, I don't know about this. The article on the front page of this newspaper is concerned with the fearsome Russian revolutionary. It reads, Revolutionary violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
Yes, you told us that before.
It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell the tale. Which means I'm gonna die here.
Oh my, oh is that mine? Oh my goodness, he is fearsome.
Well, I don't think
Fear.
well, if we're all looking at this photo, we're not gonna die. But, yeah, well, it's presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he?
No, he died 2 days later. But anyway, the solution is
Death
obvious,
Note.
of course.
You mean the ring?
If he... Oh! Can you imagine
I
him
remember the
climbing
ring.
out... Can you imagine him climbing out of the newspaper? Anyway, if he despises his beard to that degree, you need only to shave it off.
I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Ho.
I love how they made sure the guy had a long face. Just to like remove any like, you know, oh, what is this? You have a big forehead.
This is interesting.
It's Yaito from Mega Man.
Big forehead.
Big forehead.
Sakura Haruna from Naruto.
Oh, have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no, I guess it might be interesting, this picture.
He saw a pretty girl and he's of age. Come on.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. It's like the only line.
No, nor can I, but look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think?
Ah!
Rakui?
Oh, she's very
On
pretty,
point.
isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, don't you?
She is on point.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
you're
know.
hiding.
I can't make any sense of Russian.
Yeah, but you can make sense of pictures, can't you? Ah, I'm glad you've noticed this article.
Ah.
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Oh wow, news going around fast. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovik Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Pavlova, I think.
Oh my god, it's
Pavlova?
Pavlova.
Oh, okay.
Pavlova.
So she's dessert. So she's an Australian dessert.
What? Why are Russian names Australian desserts?
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room. She was dressed up in this meringue kind of like dessert. Actually, I just googled it. Pavlova is actually named after a Russian ballerina named Anna Pavlova.
Wow.
Interesting. Unless the wiki's lying to me.
Well, I mean, you're bound to find characters based on real people in the past, I guess.
Okay.
Like,
Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 troubles.
rubles.
Troubles.
Are you sure you're not seeing rubles?
It's the lag. There's an extra T there.
Alright, so how much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea. I'm quite sure it's troubles. It must be an unbelievable sum of money for your trouble.
guys are giving me troubles. But anyways, Susato-san
I'm in trouble,
shining
my
like
friend.
shining like diamonds themselves.
The tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Troubles?
Yes, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both the dessert and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It
She's
does
a revolutionary.
Well, it does seem to be the Russian thing to do.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruto.
Those were the times, I guess. Well, we got another piece of evidence, and it's one about the ballerina. What were you investigating?
Oh, that was a different one.
Before we start talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma? Ah, yes, the victim.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
Observe, for a moment, the desktop of the victim. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text.
London Diary.
London? Ah, right, that's
London
your
Diary.
line.
Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip.
Why are they playing my theme?
I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset some people.
Ah!
No,
Tragic.
that's a detective work.
And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading.
You mean you read it already?
It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is.
Oh,
Susato-san? Aren't you going to throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns?
Shut up, the detective's
I
working.
like how they trademark the read.
I'm sorry, Naruto-san. What on earth do you mean?
Life is so unfair. Like you guys.
Yes, welcome to life. Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese.
A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, Bonsai, Mikado,
What was that movie?
Nado Nado. I trust you're suitably impressed.
What was that movie?
Oh.
They did that? That horror one? The parody one?
Mikado? What?
No, it was like... They did the same thing. That horror movie, that scary movie? You know the scary movies?
Nado Nado?
No,
Sayonara?
where he just randomly says all these Japanese words.
A horror
Have you guys
movie.
seen the movie? No, it was scary movie. Have you seen scary movie?
Oh, I haven't. I
Scary
have
movie.
not had the
Oh,
luxury
it
of
was so
You
hilarious.
mean the parody
The only-
movie?
Yeah, the parody one.
The only one I remember.
One of the horror movie, and then the kid started saying these random Japanese words like Suzuki and like.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
That scene?
I haven't seen the
Oh,
scene,
yeah,
but
yeah.
my friend had referenced this before. The only thing I remember scaring me was when this like guy with an afro got turned into like a joint, because you know he's got his like bushy hair, so they lit it and he ends up being like picked up and smoked by whatever the creature was. This was when I was like 14. I flicked the odd channel
I do not
surfing
remember
around
that.
and all that, and I found that to be the most bizarre, funny thing.
Alright,
I
well,
do not remember that.
well, let's keep going.
But this diary is littered with complicated looking characters, of which I can read precisely none. Oh, where's the lamb sauce?
So what was all that showing off before then?
Oh, I'm getting a stitch.
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am much obliged, my dear madame.
Oh, God, no. The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just two short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
Why would you write that in a diary?
Whistling sound?
Maybe he's scared of the spirits.
These are very deep waters. Pray go on.
Let me try to fix my mic. The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. Looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Speckled band? What on earth does that mean?
I have no idea. I've never heard of that expression before.
The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring...
Dun, dun, dun.
to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
Yes, the adjoining cabin.
The speckled band? Hope it doesn't mean that red thing that's like left hanging there. So I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being at least.
Ah, do you have somewhere to go?
Yes, the bathroom, madam. As it happens...
Can I come too?
As it
Stop
happens, the
there.
victim's writing in his diary have piqued my interest. Oh. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
So you're going to the bathroom then?
Well, I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to?
Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exhaustion. Oh, exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate, hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
I told you, I wouldn't go into the toilet.
No, that would be somewhat complicated. There's only one urinal there.
What? Why?
And I do not believe in the topic of crossing swords. The children's game.
Okay, stop it. Rick, look,
think-
we have our ad-libbing has put us into a corner here.
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer.
Oh, knees.
Criminal.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter.
Well, there's no point in trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
Sorry, Mike.
Ah, dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing.
Well, actually, Mr. Holmes, I did hear you say that too. Is my mic dead?
No,
Okay.
I hear you.
I heard you.
You quite sure? You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. I would have said you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really.
So, what? Were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are.
No, not your knees, but anyway. That was then, and this is now.
What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this. If you're the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Ah! Oh, I make myself laugh sometimes.
Alright, you're an asshole.
This guy.
And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name.
Yep, it most definitely is.
Naruto-san, why are you just standing there for? Go with him to the bathroom.
What? Stop there. Stop, Susanoo. Aren't you like one of those Japanese maidens? Why do you have
Let's
to...
go and investigate the bathroom as well.
You mean the cabin?
Well, a bathroom.
Aren't you
technically
forgetting
can be
something?
a
And
cabin.
then what about these? Yeah!
Ah! Praise of my... It's not a fist. Palm. After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us...
I couldn't even hear what you were saying before, but...
It's okay. I got enough of it to piece together what she was trying to say, and there were subtitles right there too.
You're willing to give up? Is that stop now? You're just going to roll over and accept your fate?
Yeah, well, you just kind of did.
As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part.
Good dog. Roll over.
Where's my treat?
So, Rakui, you would toss the dog over just to see him roll over.
Well, it's a
That's how you
takedown,
teach
not a
them.
toss.
I have to teach them how to do it.
You gotta teach them and give them some reinforcement. So
I
this is the
think we still
reinforcement
have some
part.
investigation to finish off here, don't we? Well, let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for the chance to slip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard you like, Ida.
I heard the E and A.
Oh shit. Okay, well, maybe I made it work.
Well, the
Maybe-
situation
maybe
doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this. And bring the real culprit to justice.
How about now? Is it made back better?
Hey, I was here this whole time, watching you guys struggle. Don't
Excuse
touch
me.
my chest. What?
I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Would you mind if I investigated a little outside?
Mate. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but this is not true, I see.
Sorry?
Oh, maybe I do have
The,
feedback.
the criminal asking prison guard to help him escape, very funny.
We're in the middle of the sea, though. There's no chance of me escaping.
Niet! Niet! You stay in this cabin until next port. Then it's up to Hong Kong police to decide what
Hong
they
Kong.
do with you. You stay!
Alright. Well, there's no point in trying to appeal to this man's better nature, that's for sure.
You stay here and I will get you the egg tart.
I want egg tart from Hong Kong.
Oh, well.
I forgot what the other thing is called now. It's not down top, it's gay down date, that's it.
Yeah.
Gay down date. I get you the gay down date.
There's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No. Wait a minute.
What? It?
What?
Nanda.
None.
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama.
No.
Yes. Let's go.
Well, let's investigate the lock.
When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed.
It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy. And it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me.
Yeah, you know, it's just like the last case.
Thus,
When she glares at me like that, I feel tensed up all and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and a thread to draw the bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this.
you mean this one? Oh. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. Oh my gosh. I want pockets like that. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly.
I'm not sure if it's a pocket, more like very long sleeves.
Yeah, well that's what kimono and yukatas are. Like that's pretty stuff. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick, I'm afraid.
When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine.
Bro.
That's acupuncture.
Oh shit! There's another man!
Dad.
Oh, look over there.
The crewman, do you mean he wasn't there, or was he? He wasn't there before, was he?
He just spawned!
Right in the cabin, so that's how they got in.
That's what I thought.
Why don't we try talking to him?
Probably because I'm likely to get yelled at again. But I suppose I could try. Well, guess who this guy is?
Kazuma.
Is that?
Daily Bugle?
Oh, is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh no, it's just that the crewman standing by the door. Can't help but feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
It's that dude in the newspaper. Oh yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir. Did I scream too loud there?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Oh,
my god,
no.
look at- oh my gosh, it's him.
I recognize
what's his
that
face?
face, but it can't be.
TV
It's,
man.
TV man. Is he still got TV? Oh shit.
No,
No,
now
it
he's
is.
Britain. I didn't know you were here, TV man.
I have a name. It's Inspector Hosonaga.
Nah, TV man rolls better
But
off the
hello
tongue.
again. What are you doing here?
I like how you still had the waiter pose.
Well, I think that should be my line. Well, I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped.
Nearly stopped. Nearly stopped, I hope.
Well, I received some special orders to go to America and participate as an extra in Hail Caesar, a movie. I was supposed to be one of the
yeah.
extra dancers, yes, a sailor. But I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board the ship. Again?
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
Yes, it makes me think I should go into acting, but, well, if there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. Well, I never expected to see this man on board. Perhaps he
And
should
his
stop.
TV.
He should do something about his TV.
Everyone at the end of this game is gonna die from TV.
But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation.
Now we now know how he died.
Well, let's present this.
It wasn't.
Are you gonna show him the pin?
Inspector, can I show you this? What the? Is that the fabled Imperial Yume University pin badge?
Well, I don't know why he should be so surprised.
I'm not sure if it's really fabled exactly, but
He never went to uni.
So,
Damn.
you're a genuine student then? Sorry? Nothing like me with my regular schooling.
See, you
You're
did it,
something
don't
much
you?
greater. Is
He's
that what
saying
you
you're
were
a
trying to
selective
say? Can I have my badge back, please?
Now you've infected the badge.
It's not Corona.
Stop.
I said the word. I said the word.
Alright, special
We're
orders.
past 2 hours, so it might be okay.
Well, so what are your special
Talk about
orders
the
this
beer,
time,
so good.
Inspector?
Yes. And why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
I'm so sorry. Well, this is all my fault. I take full responsibility.
And gave him TV and then like
Huh.
at the floor in his dying breath with that ink.
He was trying to write tuberculosis in Russian.
Oh, what the hell, what the hell, Heip? You're chatting with the bots now?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
I see the chat right there. Is password 090856.
Yes, that is my password. You are correct.
Oh, what? For what?
Rakui, do you want a screenshot? Oh, sorry.
I only have anything open right now.
Pretty much, I responded to a bot.
God.
I will take a look. For the lols. I didn't have anything open after I like put my computer back together.
Make things better.
Hope it's not my turn to say something.
Well, alright. My orders were to
Well,
act as Asogi-san's
previous chat.
bodyguard.
Asogi-san?
It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. Jigoku.
What kind of name is that?
It's a very intimidating sounding justice name.
I
But-
think I mean hell. But alright.
But anyways, he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated.
Well, he survived the
Assassinated?
Russian Revolutionary.
How could that have been a possibility? Well, I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. These are tensions between the world's greatest powers.
I just realized this guy can probably speak Russian if he somehow managed to mingle with the crew.
True, he's working there.
Oof. Minister Jigoku said that we should be prepared for all eventualities.
Well, did we prepare for a ship sinking?
This is incredible, I guess.
Don't believe it. Kazuma-sama was assassinated?
Well, obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort. Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
I feel like he's not a very good undercover. He keeps coughing everywhere. He just want to bring attention to himself.
I see.
Can't be helped. I'm like... I contracted it from a Shinsengumi member, I think. I don't know if that's actually... Can you actually contract tuberculosis from anyone?
I have no idea
Yeah,
actually.
if you
Oh,
can.
the coughing.
Who knows?
You just gotta breathe in the particles.
Yeah.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night, every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin.
Ow.
Not here on the first class deck.
Oh shit, we got money.
It is a paid expense trip to learn about London's justice system.
For justice.
I'm afraid I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a
Everyone
disgrace.
did.
All I can do is humbly apologize. Inspector. So, if there's anything at all that I can do to help you now, just say the word. Permission to investigate. We're doing all we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. Well, I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer?
Let's go back to the first chapter.
Come on, no, of course not.
We'd really like to investigate the cabin next door.
Yes.
Puppy dog eyes.
We need to be allowed out of this cabin. I'm sorry. What? You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, well, that stormy-looking seaman there would surely snap your neck in two. He may not look it, but he's actually quite well built under that shirt. Like all other Russians. Well, I suppose that's I'm not. Oh, it's just a story now. They think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm going to need something persuasive.
What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, well, I'll do everything I can to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd have laid my life on the line if I had to. I don't see how.
There may be a way.
What? Really?
You tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san. By presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Hint, hint. Hint.
Evidence?
It's just the same as when you were in court. You must have done it many times during your trial.
Oh yeah, tell me about
Tutorial,
that.
man. I have to tutorial you again. Yeah, we have to tutorial again. Simply select the present and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to give him... So evidence that will give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright. I think I know what we can use. Well, let's see if I can present the detective with the evidence. Alright, so... Maybe we should give it... I'm on a...
That.
Can I show you this newspaper, Inspector?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't read Russian very well. Oh no, that's...
Hey, wait a minute.
No,
Wait a moment.
No,
Yeah,
that's
what is
alright. I know
Get
what it
yourself.
says.
Did you lie on your resume?
So you just wanted to point out your university-level linguistics talents. Is that it? Sorry? Nothing like me with my regular schooling. You're something much greater. Is that what you were trying to say?
Man, he feels so offended by your status.
Sorry. Forget I mentioned it.
Wait, how does he show the other side? Does he get offended too?
Alright. Well, we're gonna have to show him this one. Then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the answer.
Now we're just
What's
showing the diary
that?
to everyone.
It's Kazuma's diary.
Just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary.
Strange. In what way?
He wrote, what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
A speckled band. That is strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant by that. But what I want to know is... Don't tell me. The ventilator, is it?
You're the cute, Inspector.
That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin. Yeah, that's right. So if we could investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Alright then. Well, I can't leave this cabin at the moment. Well, I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see.
Oh.
Well, I'll have to entrust the investigation to you.
You're willing to do that?
Oh, we get to play as her?
Well, yes, as long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area. I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though. But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders?
Technically, no. No.
Well, I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do. Thank you.
Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just select move, and we can leave this cabin at last.
Alright, finally. We're moving out of this tutorial part now.
Let's move it.
It only took 2 hours anyway.
I reckon, I think we got delayed because you guys keep messing up the conversation with a lot of jokes and references.
And we didn't do it this time.
Oi, mate, just trying to finally play Dory's falling off the table.
Love ad-libbing, man.
It's okay, the subtitles are there. You can't understand the accent, it's right there.
SS bury you. I see what they're trying to get at. Someone died.
SS Booyah. Alright, no, Booyah. Well, I'm finally out of that cabin.
Why is there a mousetrap there?
Because it's
Is that a
there.
mousetrap?
Well, I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting. It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. This is the most luxurious accommodation.
Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in a first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage.
Really?
Is that,
Well, that must be. Well, that must be awful. Oh, look over there.
Popeye!
There's another crewman keeping watch, and he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down.
Oh, he's swole. Also, I love how his
Noticing
belt
him.
doesn't look like it goes all the way around. It's just like a watch.
The door next to him leads to the second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't.
I suppose, like people in handcuffs.
Oh, we're gonna get bashed.
Naruhodo-san, you look a little. You look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already.
Well, yes, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard, and ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe.
It must have been a very trying time for you.
Yeah, a very claustrophobic trying time. Please don't give me that pitying look. Alright. Let's check the ship section. So...
Oh. We get a map.
This looks like a plan of the SS Borea. It shows each deck.
Yeah.
Look. Oh yeah.
Nabuya! It's a large-scale steamship with a triple-skinned hull. What a marvel of engineering.
It's been playing on my mind for a while, actually, but how is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean?
Science, my dear friend. Oh, that's really quite simple, Naruhodo-san.
It is?
Well, consider the Japanese archipelago.
The islands of Japan?
No, it's called Inazuma. No one knows my reference. Yes, they're not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth, many, many, many times larger than this ship. And they do not sink, do they? They've been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them.
I'm sure if they're
Yes,
floating, or more like
wow.
just a land of a
It was
massive
Nash, no,
land.
it would have
That's
been Zhongli.
Well, I suppose so. Well, let's talk to this guy.
oh man, look at that sunburn.
Excuse me, but could I ask you something? You little stowaway murderer!
Oh, you are screwed now, mate.
That wasn't a good start, was
good
it?
s-
Oh,
No,
that's
that wasn't.
very
That
funny.
wasn't a good start, was it?
She's so like, she moves around so much, I see like, alright, let me try instead.
You got
Hiya! No, no.
Actually, she'll probably kick his ass.
Good day, Miss Sailor. I am so sorry to trouble you, but could I perhaps ask something of you? Onegaishimasu.
You little third-class
That's it.
ladies' maid with flippy ear flap hairs?
Oh well, that didn't work. She got wrecked.
We seem to have caught the sailor on a bad day, Susato-san. I am not sailor. My mother gave me name. I am senior crewman, Beef Stroganoff.
Well done.
If
Fucking well done.
Woo! The best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think.
just
First
look at
class.
his pecs.
That's some good tomatoes.
Hold on. So let's get. So, Stroganoff. Is it Stroganoff or Stroganoff? Like, what do you think?
The first time you said it was right.
Beef stroganoff.
Yeah. What does that make you think of?
Food.
I've already said it. I've already given that hint out.
Alright.
Beef. Hungry. I didn't eat dinner.
Mr. Stroganoff, about this first class cabin area. Here we are in finest part of Boyosh steamship. For very important persons. What sort of very important persons? Government officials, kings and queens traveling in secret. Many important persons. That is why I'm always guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing. But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside.
Oh shit.
I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean.
Like Yugi.
But Stroganoff is not animal. Thank you?
If I may, I was wondering. Is the cabin next to Mr. Osogi's currently occupied?
No! I don't know.
I don't
Susato-san,
You can make any noise, I'll believe you.
Susato? Did you understand that?
It sounded like the. I think it's probably Russian for yes or no.
But well, that-
Genius. Well, it is not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation. Huh? Well, it sounds like there's somebody in the next door cabin at least.
Yeah, it is tantalizing.
Alright, passenger in the next door cabin. Could you tell us who's traveling in the cabin next to Mr. Sogi-san? His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylott. He is very important Western gentleman. Western gentleman? Do not think about it. He has nothing to do with murder of student boy. How can you be so sure about that? Mr. Roylott is authentic Western gentleman.
And we're not authentic.
Well, you're all in the Eastern Peninsula, I believe, but
I prefer the word you're about to use instead. But anyway,
well, such a man would have no interest in lowly student from insignificant Far East Islands. That was harsh. Well, that was a roundabout way to get there, but okay.
Could you tell us when Mr. Roylott came aboard?
That is not your business. Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Kazuma's cabin at the entire time, I never once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anybody there.
Presumably, since this gentleman is occupying one of the first-class cabins, he might be a king or queen. Oh, whatever. It must be rather important. Is that right?
That is not your business.
Wrecked. R-E-K-T.
Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff? Duh! All time. So criminals like you cannot come in. Or get out.
Wonder, could you tell us anything about last night at all?
It is sad about Student Boy. Were you on the watch last night as well? Of course. And did you notice anything at the time? Anything unusual? Hit! Sasada-san, did you understand that?
Why is she the translator?
It was clearly a no.
Because she's the brains.
Uh-huh. And we're the idiot.
What a dumbass.
I saw nothing unusual. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Uh-huh. Now imagine him shaking that booty.
Do you didn't hear any strange noises? Or sense anything was wrong in some way? I said no! Sorry!
Oh, I could see the veins on his forehead like growing.
I'm not so sure. I could have sworn he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. This is enough. I cannot say more now. Oh. It is time for me to report to Captain. You must return to cabin. Yes, alright. Bulkhead to second class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain. Or as English say, when pigs fly.
I haven't heard of that one before.
Lobsters?
Yes, I understand. Okay.
Good. Now we can investigate this area properly, shall we?
Oh, definitely, I guess. Now that the walking mass is gone.
Wait
Where
a
did he
minute.
go?
He's meant to be on duty.
Where did he go?
He went to report to the captain.
Oh,
That
okay.
way. Oh, that way. Oh, okay. We're
Ah,
screwed
ah.
then.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
he
it's
just
time.
left. He left in confidence
time.
that Susato's gonna be looking after me because I'm the supposed murderer. Time to investigate this door. Well, this is it.
What else have you got to lose?
Well, this is the cabin next to ours, the one the ventilator connects to.
Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote. He saw a speckled band emerging.
Well, maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve this particular mystery. And let's ask.
Oh, it's Resident Evil. Let's go. Oh no.
No.
No answer. Oh yeah, wait, that's fine.
Sorry.
Rip.
We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries.
Well, that's annoying.
Oh, we're not just gonna bust in there.
First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin.
Oh, we get number 1.
Not our cabin, it's Kazuma-sama's.
Oh, get wrecked, mate.
Sorry?
Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin.
Like you're a dog.
Damn, you know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you?
Like a-
As small as as small of a wardrobe I've been calling home.
These cabins are the finest on the ship. That must be a really spacious wardrobe. My own cabin is in steerage. In steerage is number 539, by the way.
Yeah, that's a lot of
500 and...
room.
Oh,
How many cabins are there?
Wow, they're number 1. That's interesting.
What do you think this is? It's a very pleasing shape, isn't it?
That's the emergency alarm. It's probably best not to touch it. At least
Oh.
you're dead right now. You're not gonna touch it.
Oh, an alarm, huh?
Oh, it says press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. What? I wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
well, this I have to see.
What are you doing, Naruhodo-san? You mustn't touch it.
This is an emergency situation. Look at these handcuffs!
That.
You know full well that's not what the alarm is for. If you were to bring this vessel to a standstill for no good reason, you'd be in an even worse situation.
Oh, I wish everything would just stop. This ship included.
If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect everyone else.
Pretty much.
Everyone else. That's true in this current situation, yes. In real life, that is.
Someone screamed. What was that? It came from inside the cabin.
Oh, it was a high-pitched scream. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman.
Whoa.
I was gonna say that.
Stand aside. I'm about to break the door down. Where the fuck did you come from?
Mr. Holmes!
I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors that off their hinges.
So that's how you do it. Please, wait, Mr. Holmes. The door doesn't appear to be
Did you say bolted?
it, but bolted.
It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What, pray, can I kick?
I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief.
Is this you playing Lee Sin?
Yes, how'd you know? He cool!
9th January, SS Booyah! First class cabin number 2.
Ha!
It's
Uh,
that
Rakui?
Santa Claus?
Yeah, Rakui,
Who are you? Oh wait, is it the lady talking or is it who's talking?
you got your wish, you're a man. Rakui,
Who are you? Who are you?
Western gentleman? This man looks Russian to me.
His face looks so short.
We heard a woman scream.
A woman? Don't be absurd. Is he Russian?
Yeah?
As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin.
Why's he got scissors?
It's true, this old
I
man
cut
does
your
appear
hair.
to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed?
Like a teapot. Get out, all of you, now! Oh, wait, sorry.
Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylet, I believe.
Yes, that's me. And you are? Is he even Russian? That looks Russian.
He looks Russian. He's just missing the little crest that's meant to go on the Ushanka. And the one and only, the actual Sherlock Holmes. You've heard of me, no doubt.
No.
Wreck. I am the great detective among great detectives, one who adorns the covers of popular magazines, nonetheless. Oh, no less. So I assure you, you may trust me completely.
Well, this man does shameless advertising, like a business card of all sorts, with this magazine.
A detective. I do not trust detectives.
We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time.
Actually,
Now that'll be so
maybe.
much worse. So might I be bold to ask you to open that
Not the
small
children.
traveling case?
Smuggling children. Aye, what? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in small trunk like that? Is this guy? Is this person actually Russian?
He is Russian.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk. This young lad did that, just then.
But don't look at me.
Too late.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh shit. Is it a doggo? Oh, is it children? Oh my, did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, the case just shook.
oh no, to
That was
mimic.
the ocean.
To open it, we're gonna die.
That was ocean. Leave now, otherwise I caught you. I mean, close us to it.
So this is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott. But there's no doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something.
I got children. I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns. I said leave now.
Wait, he told us to leave. Why haven't we
Let's,
left?
I
let's
said
talk.
leave now.
Mr. Roylott, we'd like to ask you about something.
No!
Oh,
I do not want to talk. Leave my friend now.
this is going terribly.
I like how he opens the scissors. Why is he trying to stab us with it?
We're not getting anywhere here.
Well, I agree, but there may be someone here who can help. Perhaps that great
What the-
detective who could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott.
How the
Why?
hell did I do that?
He's born right in closet.
Well,
Wala yeah.
do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, let me just push this Russian aside. You need to only me address as Holmes. Like, sup, Holmes?
Well, so long as you're being a jackass, I'm gonna call you Sholmes. So, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there?
Why, I was resting, of course.
Resting?
Indeed, I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting. I wanted to experience what the Russian boy was doing. Waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of protection to service.
Oh!
Oh, it would seem that the hour's upon us right now. The time has come. Am I mistaken?
Well, no, actually, you're spot on, for once.
It looks like Gawain.
Gawain.
Wait, Gawain?
Oh,
Wait,
you
Gawain? Wait,
so-
Gawain. Holmes. It's a Gawain. His face.
I wouldn't know. Observe.
FGO
folks.
Gawain.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, he does know
Reminds
nothing
me of
about
that.
FGO.
Yeah, one mobile game at a time. Our Russian host in his cabinet, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. It's got a stainless scissors as well.
You mean that newspaper article?
Oh, actually, didn't notice that. Well spotted. And do you know what is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret?
Santa.
Why? Capitalism, of course. No.
Shit.
Why? The truth, of course. Well, it should be pointed out that such measures are not exclusively for the Russians.
Right.
Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Why, we'll all be dead. Would you like to witness it?
You being dead? Baby.
Yo, yes, please.
Oh, we're all gonna die happy together. Well then, what you're about to see may well astound you.
He's actually a woman.
For I am about to apply my great detectives greatly on my great deduction to the case.
One great too many, brother.
It'll be greatly great. Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal
Wait.
of a dubious Russian, I ask you?
Look at those scissors.
Uh,
Santa.
Rakui?
What?
From time to time it occurs to me, why don't you have the sickle and hammer on your lovely hat there?
Don't
Is
think
the fella...
Disclaimer, Soviet Union does not exist in 19th century.
Just like the Nazis, right? Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russia on account of his dubiousness?
I really don't think either of those things should occur to you. Or anyone.
I feel like technically the Russian should have stabbed me by now, but anyway.
That's right. I agree. And Mr. Holmes. I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting. But I once read it is a capitalist.
Oh no!
To theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment.
Shh! I must have complete silence.
What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that?
This is the time where you shank me in the face.
My nose is normal.
Ah, just as I thought. Yes, I've quite made up my mind now.
I don't know.
I had a feeling you said it. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Royler, I have reached two incontrovertible conclusions.
What do you mean?
Number one, you drink 40% vodka. Your true identity
How
is that
do you
of a
know?
villain. Using those shears, you're about to end the existence of something most dear.
Yes, my beard. Most beard.
Are you not? And number two, actually don't know what else to have over there. That's you know, the stereotype.
Move on, Sholmes.
The other conclusion I've drawn, you are, at this very moment, no less in the midst of committing a most grievous crime.
This is the same thing.
Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not?
I kind of heard it. It's like,
Oh,
it was
that-
really tiny, but I kind of heard it.
Oh damn, maybe I should scream louder. Oh, no. I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Holmes' greatest deductions with my own eyes.
That was a great deduction?
Nothing can deceive Mr. Holmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person.
What? What ineffable twaddle? What? Ineffable. God's ineffable plan.
Oh yes! I've read about it countless times in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And now I've experienced the astounding impact of his great deduction firsthand.
You almost want to say destruction.
Like Susano's a real Sherlock Holmes fangirl.
I knew it. This is like a dream come true.
Well, I can hardly believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Roylot's face. It looks like somehow both of Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right.
How could you?
How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Very well then, I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So, do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery? Let us board the train of reasoning.
Are you ready for this, Heip? You're gonna go on a reasoning trip.
Oh man, let me have some alcohol first. Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together.
You're not
It'll
gonna
be
like alright. Well,
I do have soju right next to me, mind you.
you're gonna have to put some flair into this.
I have some.
Really? Oh well.
Old man's identity. Topic 1.
So, the dubious looking Russian, Mr. Royler. Obviously, what catches the eye in the first place? Is it the enormous pair of shoes in your hand?
No.
Now, we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement?
It shaves my sheep.
The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away that copious beard you sport.
How dare you? My beard is
Now, moving on.
long that for animation.
The question then begs is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Royler? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper, in particular the fascinating front page article. Which it would appear you have also read, Mr. Royler. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai. And, as you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. Having noted the article yourself, you decide to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away.
Incriminating facial hair.
In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, violent Bolshevik. Excellent work on the lighting, assistant. Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand? Hence why I'm still alive. A revolutionary
on the run.
Uh-huh.
Topic 2. Wrongdoing.
Now, as for my second conclusion, yeah, you are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh yes, Mr. Royler. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see?
I kinda heard
I don't know
it.
if you heard that, but
Yeah, I got it.
I sort of heard it. It was like too muffled though.
That made it worse. And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth.
it's in my eyes.
And you can't see his mouth either. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case.
Not my puppy. Or
It
kitty,
is time,
I
I
don't
think. Oh, damn, he's killing an animal.
know.
It is time, I think, that the case be open and its contents laid bare.
No, I refuse.
What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps? One slight enough to fit therein?
Could fit in there, like parts of a lady, maybe.
Oh, damn.
What?
Don't be absurd.
But you heard a scream though.
And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in this traveling case? Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can equally be found in the pages of this newspaper. For there is another, most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page. Renowned prima ballerina of the Nolovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. If only they made an anagram of Anna, which would be next to impossible considering you have 2 letters to work with. Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma. Elementsky. I would scream a bit more, but my parents are sleeping.
Whoops.
Oh wait, what time is it?
It's
It's
nearly
almost
midnight.
Oh well.
Yeah,
It's
we've been
okay, I
stuck
said
on
at
part
5 a.m.
1. There's like 2 more parts after this, so we're gonna.
Wow.
So yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream after we finish through this entire part.
Uh-huh.
Susato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing about so much. Was it?
The story full of Mr. Holmes' brilliant deductions, you know. But that did seem a little different somehow.
Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes. Could you come over here a moment?
I'm surprised we haven't been stabbed yet. Pray, what can I do for you?
It's about your deductions. Would you mind?
Not at all. Go on.
Alright, so, well, to start with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but... These 2 men look nothing like each other!
What do you mean?
Close enough.
Ah, yes, I recall a discussion earlier, and at the time, I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary. Well, able to revolutionize his own appearance.
In fairness to Mr. Holmes, Mr. Roylott does look more like this man than you do.
It's true. It's true.
That's not the point.
I
That
failed.
same hat.
And another
And
thing...
another. Oh, okay. Sorry,
and
that
another
was your
thing,
line.
about the part about him abducting the ballerina.
Indeed, a truly startling almost a revelation. At first glance, the case may appear too small to accommodate a young woman.
Well, not at first glance. It is too small, clearly.
She's an elf.
I mean, you'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child into that case, even if you push really hard.
I suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? So I thought.
You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15.
Man.
3 times the size.
No, I didn't know. How could I?
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out of the case.
Well, not bad. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop? A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain leftness in their bodies.
Vinegar?
For such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case.
Oh dear, you might be thinking of the contortionists in the circus, Mr. Sholmes. Oh damn, I said Sholmes.
Oh no, we're falling, we're losing the battle.
Well, you're fighting a losing battle because the text you're reading the text as it is.
No, I just did not see the F.
The number, the odds are stacked against us.
All right, let's get the. All right, this whole thing's turning into a circus. Yeah, I reckon.
Nah, it's just Heip. Mr. Naruhodo, some things occurred to me about Mr. Holmes' deduction just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter, almost instantly. It's just where he directs his attention and logic, and his logic that seems a little off. Oh.
Your idea of maybe a little off itself, Mr. Sato.
It's just 1 or 2 key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think?
Welcome to the next gameplay we're going through.
Oh wow.
I just noticed something. Why is the shelf behind also in the same mess? Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways, switch some keywords in his deductions, huh?
Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure that if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Holmes' great deduction.
And this is why he needs an assistant.
Precisely. That was going through my own mind.
This man has a lot of work.
At times, I wonder how anyone puts up with me.
I pity you, Mr. Watson, but it's not that funny.
Oh, well, he's been put to rest now. And you, my good fellow.
Sorry?
Take a moment to look at your wrist. You
My
slipped and
wrist?
haven't you?
Oh. Ah. Where are your handcuffs?
Huh? How did it... What?
I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction.
Dance of deduction. Well, I don't believe it.
Mr. Holmes, you're a marvel.
And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished.
I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this.
So, let us begin.
Alright, I'm gonna save this game, actually.
Ching ching.
Oh, so it's a different thing. That's interesting.
You talking about the sound effects when I'm, like, selecting things?
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Is that a different gameplay?
Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Yeah, you know that, Mr. Sholmes.
Hold it.
So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott. Obviously, what catches the eye in the first place? Well, I'm just rereading a line, so I don't think I should bother.
Yeah.
you
Get out
well,
moving.
I think you'll have to reread the lines though, because we're re-performing it.
Okay. It's the
Probably.
enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You're on the verge of using the shears to cut away that copious beard of... The copious beard you sport.
Not sure. What, would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard?
Well, I doubt that's something I've ever have to worry about. 'Cause it's quite sit right with me.
Asians.
It's
don't even
okay. It's been 2 weeks and this still looks like garbage.
Mine
It
too.
doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylott either.
Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong.
Let's try to switch a keyword here, Mr. Naruhodo-san.
Did you say
see
butcher
if
a keyword?
No, I said switch, but yeah. Nintendo.
I take butcher. I'll take butcher.
And see if it's whatever. I don't think I finished that sentence, but yes.
Oh, what were you saying?
See if it
Helps.
Matters.
That
matters.
Alright, but how?
I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott.
I wonder if it's really the beard he intended to use those shears on.
Well, I cut the steak with shears. Exactly. If we manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Holmes' deductions better. What? Sorry.
What, do you want to reread that?
No, keep going, keep going. No, it's all good.
Then
it's good.
what?
Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san.
Why am I the one to do something about
I
this?
believe in you.
Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could use to switch around in the last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott really going to use those enormous shears for? Alright, behold, we are gonna look around here.
Lols!
What the? What's this?
Okay, so it's her. It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks.
No. The color is not the point. The point is, what's it doing on the back of Mr. Roylott's head? And how is it growing out from underneath his thick black hair?
Okay, I was right
They
there.
call that regrowth.
Oh,
Yeah, after you dye it. After you dye it, like, you know. The real color comes back out.
its hair implant's gone wrong.
Oh yes, that's true. It's so stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising.
Something's definitely not right here. Alright, well, presenting.
Yes!
Yes!
Ah, yes, that is the correct time to use it.
Oh, that's like Persona.
Oh shit. Oh no, it's
You-
dinner time.
You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport.
What?
Indeed, you have identified the precise details intending to expose.
You were intending.
Well, can't make it too easy, right? Such lush golden hair certainly does not befit an old man.
You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging from the length and sheen of your hair,
Hey,
How
hey,
dare
hey,
you.
hey.
Don't be
It's
sexist.
2020. It's 2020. No, it's not. One's still very much in her youth.
Oh no! If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected.
Spotlight. The question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of such magnificent locks? Once
You're
again,
right.
the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter, and we're switching the word evidence.
evidence. I don't know.
Alright, I have to strip her to find out if it's a woman or not.
What?
Yeah, that's a job for you.
So,
I'm sure it needs no further clarification. Evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary.
well, that was a shock. I had no idea that man was really a young woman in disguise. Did you?
you kind of hinted it when you made me voice it.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Yeah, that was actually kind of true.
Yes, it was a surprise. Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Sorry?
You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room, deducing the fact with Mr. Holmes.
I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strictly business, nothing.
Don't be tsundere. I understand. Say no more.
Already looking for a replacement.
Well, anyway, let's focus on this next part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence that he picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now.
No, that's true. Given that Mr. Roller is actually a woman.
Exactly. He or she, rather she, can't possibly be a merciless revolutionary. Ugh.
I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now.
Yes.
Let's switch the edits for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them.
Well, for some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently.
My dessert.
Alright, I'll do my best. Oh yeah, if I were to pick the wrong piece of evidence, then you get penalized just like in court. So you only have 5
Oh.
chances.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, interesting.
So yeah, for the sake of showing how it works, I'm gonna present wrong evidence.
Oh, there we go. Are you quite concentrating? You identify exactly what I did originally.
Oh yes, so I have. Sorry.
Does that mean he's saying he's not right?
Well, I do understand. As
Oh.
actually, that's true. As inadmissible as I am, people do like to try. But you won't make a great detective like that. Not even a great detective's assistant.
An assistant's assistant then? Alright, I'll think again. Poof.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. You do get the own
Yeah.
by it. Penalized. No, he isn't even a mister. He is a young woman.
And I do feel we have some evidence here that might reveal who she really is.
Let's have another look through all the evidence we've gathered so far and see if we can find it.
Time to flash that badge. No jokes.
Yes!
There we go.
No. Dessert lady. Persona!
Oh, it's time.
The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina.
That's right. You hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name.
Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novich Ballet's prima ballerina.
Nani?
Miss Nikolina Pavlova.
Ah! Oh shit, those scissors just dropped on her. Oh shit, they legit did.
Huh. KO. You win.
Oh my god, you know what it reminds me of? Persona 4. The glasses and the beat moustache.
Oh shit,
The
she's gonna
Gertrude
kill us.
glasses, you mean?
Oh! It's a Mama Iris Bell.
What? Iris Bell.
Oh, you're right. I mean, you're right.
You're Russian.
Yeah, there we go. That's the correct.
My real name is Nina. I mean, Nikolina Pavlova.
No, it's Anna. No, I will stick with Nina.
But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone.
Ballerina on the run. Solved.
So.
And the music changes too.
Oh. She reminds us someone as well.
Now, as for my second conclusion.
A girl from the new Gundam movie. Got her name.
You are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime.
I'm still watching the old series.
I'll watch it. It's really good. The Hathaway one.
Maybe after I finish the main series.
And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see?
Holy Grail. No. I mean,
And I assure you the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case.
Or it could be a crystallized lore.
Well, this woman is a ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly, she can't be inside that traveling case as well.
The bearded guy's in there.
Oh,
No, that's right.
snap.
It seems he wasn't abducted at all. It seems she abducted the beard guy.
Dropped it off
Out the table to turn.
Oh, in which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix this great detective's mistake again.
You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Holmes?
Stop it.
The ship continues.
Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this woman is up to. There we go.
Vodka.
Behold.
Oh, never mind.
Wow, whoa, what the? Look at this dazzling tiara.
I've never seen anything like it. Are those real diamonds, do you think? Oh, Naruhodo-san, try it on, yes!
What? Me?
Waifu after all.
Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you
The
like to
waifu.
try it on?
No, you're the waifu. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful.
She's being modest.
Why does this tiara look familiar? I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently.
Yes, yeah.
Like in a newspaper.
Yes, like the one we were talking about the whole time. Tiara.
The proof of your crime is surely this tiara.
Hey, he's doing Dingo's pose.
Yes. I know.
good guy.
I am contagious, you see. Just like TV guy.
He's ninjutsu pose. Oh,
I believe this show is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovish ballet, is it not?
Why are you getting further and further away from your mic, Heip?
Oh, I'm spinning on me chair. I'm dancing. Ha! Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in the newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, and it's an item worth 20,000 troubles.
Rubles.
In summary,
you in
The
trouble.
crime you have committed is theft.
Oh no! Oh
yes, you left your ballet troupe unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. Hey, oh! Perfect.
I have no one, no family, no friends. I am all alone. And I need money.
Ah, capitalism.
See? But I did not steal tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me.
This girl is
puppy
only
dog eye.
15 years old.
Oh, she's 15. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, I
And
forgot about that.
she's run away from all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely. Alright.
Alright, I can tell you everything. There is no point in hiding it now. Oh, 2 point. Oh, wait, okay, whatever. Close enough.
Come, let us not be hasty.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Do you have a Zerka? Mystery? What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open that traveling case of yours in our presence.
I bring family with me. Family.
Oh shit, that's dark. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish to wish it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova?
Um,
My dear girl, there is no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention.
I'm gonna tell you.
Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have laid
Really?
eyes on them. Even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your countless coup d'or betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your fertile glance to find the answer.
You mean furtive?
Fertile.
I'm glad someone picked
What
up
the
on
fuck,
that.
Heip?
Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the books on the shelf.
Well, he's completely changed tack with his deduction now.
Whisper,
Yes,
whisper.
fertile.
I think Mr. Show, damn it, Holmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances.
All
and
of
you-
his dirty mind. Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true, but still. Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
Well, there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. It must be somewhere in the same area if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn.
I agree. That's the only answer.
Well, whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. Here we go, rules of passage.
Oh. We didn't read that before.
Well,
These are the rules of passage for travel abroad board the SS Booyah. Passengers must not keep weapons or or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Oh shit, it is a pet. It's a family.
Speckled bird.
her pet is the family. Well, there was exactly the same notice in our cabin too. I wonder what happens if you break the rules.
Oh, was the bird screaming like a girl?
No, the girl.
Oh dear.
No, the girl was definitely screaming. We already proved that she's a girl.
Okay, well, no, okay, well, oh dear, I'm sure punishment would be severe now all the time. You'd probably be left to drift in the freezing cold ocean. or shut inside a tiny wardrobe for days on end.
So I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I?
Yeah, you're a prisoner.
Yes!
Of love.
Ho ho.
Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage.
Family not dangerous, how dare you?
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
Huh. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage on this vessel. This is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents.
Uh-oh.
Well, as we've
There's
seen,
a shrunken head in there.
as we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time. But
That is ship.
no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord.
That is ship sailing on the ocean.
Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova. Inside your traveling case,
We gotta sync this.
oh yeah.
Is the last item listed as a forbidden?
Oh,
I was
is the
right.
last item listed as
Is
a...
it forbidden? Are we messing up
Okay.
our syncing
Hey,
here?
Yeah, we are messing up the
You
sync
guys
so
are
bad.
messing. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Is
the
the last
last
item listed as forbidden
in the vessel's rules of passage.
rules of passage? A pet.
A penis.
You guys ain't in sync at all.
Whatever.
Th-
We ruined
She
it.
already has a shear, so it must be pet too, right? Ah!
KO!
My
You
family
win!
is all I have. Don't touch my family.
Alright, Toretto.
My family is everything.
Nothing can defeat
No.
family.
Well, so clearly you aren't who you said you were.
No, I am not Grimsby Rolot. Did she lose weight? My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct. Like, she was ginormous before.
You absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland.
She was ginormous. She had like maybe like stuffed something in there, like newspapers or something.
Newspapers.
Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel.
Well, which couldn't have been easy. The Bull Yacht is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could you really have snuck aboard without being noticed? On board.
In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intend to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal
God.
recommendation is to
People always
leave well
tell me.
alone.
Sorry?
That's what people always tell me. That's what people always tell me. I'm just like, I just want to drop it. I can't be bothered dealing with it.
You mean with long hair?
Yes. You're all like, don't cut it.
So,
Well-
So wait, do you want to cut it or do you not want to cut your own hair?
No, I don't want to cut my own hair. I just want to cut my hair. But like, I hate going to the hairdresser.
Because they take forever.
Aw,
Exactly.
Stylist.
The only reason my hair is long is just I can't be bothered going to the hairdresser.
Well, we couldn't go to any hairdresser during lockdown anyways.
Can't do it anyways.
So you're winning, all the guys are suffering, just saying. So
if it was just you about to cut off your own hair, who was it that let out the scream we heard from outside the cabin, obviously?
I cut finger.
That veritable tinkling of a bell, why, none other than this young lady, naturally.
More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me.
I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was so sure they would come looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself. So no one would recognize me. Disgust. As a result, you transformed yourself into that questionable old man? I see. I put on fur hat and fake beard. Then, just before you came here, I saw in newspaper. Right on the page there was a picture of me. I was so frightened I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearances completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up scissors in my hand and I could not do it. I'm sorry.
At that precise moment, we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door.
Things happen like sometimes, don't they?
Things do indeed happen like that, time to time.
Are those two even talking about the same thing?
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. What is it? Oh, never mind. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? I told you, my family. You were right. It is my dear. Oh, never mind. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world.
Is it a potato?
It is rock. Please don't tell anyone. If the
Potato.
captain finds out, if you say to any of the crew,
Potatoes.
I will
She's
kill
not
with
Irish.
scissors.
But vodka's made from potatoes.
Oh, you're right about that.
Oh yeah.
Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return,
The secret
you
of
must.
the secret of vodka.
In return, you must confess that Vita here killed his friend.
Hey,
You must tell us in as much detail as you can muster.
I'm gonna
what
kill
the
you,
events of
man.
last night. Yeah, you are.
I told you, you murderer. I mean,
I,
right, wrong person.
I knew Rionosuke was a murderer. You just didn't have the right
Oh,
target yet.
well, continue.
I said the line already.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We were just talking over it. Yes, alright. I will tell you. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? Let's do this. Wasn't it something Mr. Holmes' great deduction? Wasn't it something?
Well, it was
Mr.
certainly something, yes. Well, I'm just not entirely sure what, but at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. Well, that's incredible.
Indeed. It
Keep
is
popping up.
incredible. And one more thing.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
What? What is it, uncle?
It does have
Where
hair.
is Jade? Observe your wrists.
My...
Get wrecked, son.
Your hands are cuffed again.
What? What? But how?
True to my word, I have restored your status.
Status? When and why?
There is still shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment.
Can it? Can't it really?
Anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say.
Alright, well,
I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what good band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary really was.
Alright, converse. So we got free topics, alright, let's talk about what happened last night. did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night?
The crewman told me this morning when I was eating breakfast.
Oh, the man who died, he was a friend of mine.
Oh,
Well, that's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night?
perhaps you heard a strange noise. For example, perhaps people talking?
Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded.
Bruh.
It does
Perhaps
look like
everyone
you're
on
about
board
to-
would have noticed that if that happened.
Everyone was drugged by the chicken. Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about the announcement was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me.
Oh, I see. Running away? So, you've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novovic Ballet?
Yes. I am traveling to Great Britain, and from there I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life.
You wish to forget a challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder.
But the tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no mercy of no money, sorry. I have no
Good.
money of my own.
Mercy.
Well, you just had
Think of
scissors before,
Overwatch.
so you know.
The Novovic Ballet gives us only little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes, and crew of this ship. They have all been kind to me. They let me come on board, and they said I could hide in this cabin. Oh, so they knew.
If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum.
Yes, it does. What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Me? Oh, well, yes, of course. I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what conundrum, I'm not sure, but... Whoop. New topic.
Conundrum.
Miss Pavlova, allow me to poise you with a riddle.
What is a riddle? I don't think riddle.
According to this shows, only yesterday you absconded from the ballet.
Oh, what? Yesterday? I went on the ship for like 2 weeks. Or does it make
Oh no, I think because we were from Japan and we hit Shanghai to stop.
okay.
And that's my guess anyway.
Alright,
Now,
makes
that
sense.
being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
However, the SS Burier stopped by no port last
Ah.
night. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Oh, never mind, you got me.
Oh.
Ah, that's it, of course.
So how is it, Bahei, that you come to be aboard?
Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. Oh yeah, when we asked the dude. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. Yeah, that guy.
Ah, sunburned guy.
That is not your business.
You guys are related, aren't you? In some form or shape. You're both food.
Yeah, yes, you're right. He did
Bye-bye.
seem to be hiding something.
dot dot dot. An angel descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage.
Sorry? What was that?
It is how a Russian newspaper described one of my performances. And that is how I came here, too. I descended from the heavens because I am angel.
Really?
Well, well.
Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid.
Mr. How someone said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same.
Ah,
doing that for
genius
food.
ascended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said by myself, said about myself. A quote from the wonderfully extravagant advertisement for The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, in fact.
Narcissism much? Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, Mr. Narcissism, showy Sholmes. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Alright, friend. So, the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, is that right?
I don't think animals are allowed to be allowed on board according to the rules of passage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please don't tell. Don't tell any of crew. If they found my precious...
Then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard, no doubt.
Nice to break it to her.
I mean,
So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. Exactly.
But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? Is it? It is, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure a puppy would have died in there. Oh yeah,
Maybe-
the light coming in.
Maybe an adorable
Polite.
little Usagi?
No.
Ha! You credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you?
I hope it's a dragon.
Oh, don't they have small rabbits there then?
You may well ask. I have no idea.
Ah,
You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerinas, friends.
Yeah, his face. Like the shape of his face.
Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Like the one we ate last night.
Really? The drug chicken?
Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs. Full of protein. And when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of substance.
so you'd eat your friends. I'll remember that.
When the time is right, I will consume you too.
Bruh, no, no. You don't go into cannibalism there.
Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed.
Well, she's obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think.
The chicken bone.
Well, maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. Alright. So we're gonna have to show her the evidence.
What are you showing her? Oh.
Miss Pavlova, about this article. Rakui?
You look so beautiful. Like a fairy. I'm scared. If my picture is in newspapers. You poor girl.
she's so young, just 15 years old. For her to have run away all by herself. She must have felt very, very alone. Oh, not that. Alright. Oh, it's this one.
Rip.
Ah, the sound.
Well, this is a diary of my friend who passed away.
Ah. Really?
Did you say diary?
His
I don't know.
diary.
I couldn't hear.
I assumed that pause it was the word his, so I just filled it in with my brain.
Okay, it's my thing again.
Oh well.
That was pretty good there.
Seems like Rakui is suffering the void.
Yeah, the Shadow Realm, no one can escape.
Yes, and he wrote it. He wrote it in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A verb.
And then a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m. What looked like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Speckled something sounds like a bird.
Yeah, it does sound like a bird. I just think of speckled eggs.
Or like speckled. Yeah, I don't know. I think it maybe. Oh wait, speckled hen. Isn't that
I think that's a thing.
Yeah.
like a,
Rakui?
I thought like, oh sorry, a speckled band? I don't understand. Oh sorry, wrong person. A speckled band? I don't understand.
It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions joins to this cabin you see. It's up there on the wall.
In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh. Did I cut off there?
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't hear that one.
Miss Pavlova? Has something occurred to you? Just move my mic a bit closer.
Ah, the Shadow Realm.
Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you, or whistling sound perhaps? See, it must be a verb. It's whistling.
I think it's a bird.
Like something that imitates human. Nah, well, we already said it's a girl that screams. No,
No?
no. I don't know anything.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, Mr. Roylott.
Wait!
Yes, what?
Wow, she's fast.
Henshin.
Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's quarters at once. Please.
Alright, I will come now.
I like how she still got the scissors.
What?
I'm watching you. I must leave now.
You must leave now.
I am done. Oh, you must leave now, sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't mind us.
Yes, please, Mr. Roylott. Get out!
The passenger said out. Or do you want me to throw you out?
Get wrecked.
It looks like we're gonna have to leave the investigating this cabin until later.
Wrecked.
What a pity.
Well, it's kind of soft, but I can hear it. Oh well. Hopefully it picks up. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they tossed us out through the door.
Oh, to be continued.
Yeah, we completed part 1 of episode 2, so
Yay!
that took us like...
Know.
That took us like almost the exact amount of time that we took to finish the last stream.
I'm sorry that if I didn't
Can
screw
you
up
imagine?
computer.
Can you
I
imagine?
wouldn't on time.
Oh yeah, mate. Just trying to tell ya.
Oh
All the
god.
way through that deduction. Oh man,
Oh
you
my
would
god.
definitely would have been banned.
Bruh.
Oh god.
You gonna. That's why we're gonna have to have you stop making Aussie accents for Sherlock Holmes. Anyways, yeah, we got. Yeah, I remember that we have 2 parts to complete episode 2, so part 2 and part 3. But
Oh,
we're gonna have to
3
end the
parts.
stream since it's already this late. And I believe
Okay, I sleep at 5 a.m.
Rakui also wants to get some food. If she can.
Yeah, I haven't eaten. And I still haven't finished setting up my third monitor, so.
Rude.
Well,
Hehehe.
we're gonna. I'd say we will. Yeah, we'll stop the stream here, and we'll see. Will depend on timing for next Saturday. If Heip's available, then we're good to go. If he's not, then we're gonna have to take it over to next week after. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next streaming session for Great Ace Attorney Adventures. See ya.
Ho ho ho. Bye, Holmes.